And so passionate, every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent.
I almost thought my mic wasn't working.
Positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. I call it.
Sorry. We're just getting things started, folks. Thanks for joining us. Please like and share the stream. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate that. We're about to go live on Tommy's channel as soon as he gets here. He needs to kind of turn the on switch on first. I can't just do it on my own. Okay. You know, I guess I could give some personal commentary on what you guys are talking about because, hold on a second. We don't need music. You don't need music. Okay, hold on a second. Boom. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Town Hall Tuesday. As soon as we get the other guys in here, we'll go live on Tommy's channel, and then we will start the show. But I just want to let everyone know that I see what the chat is talking about, and I cannot control what anyone else does. The only person that I have any control over is myself. That being said, I do not condone, nor appreciate, nor back any sort of doxing, whether it's on my side or your side or their side or his side or her side or Zer's sides or whoever's side. I don't care if it's Booter Mike. I don't care if it's Pam. I don't care if it's me, Tommy. It doesn't matter who it is. I don't care who it is. Doxing is never okay. We here at Climatics TV do not support that. Now, I can't speak for people that I call friends. I have no idea how they feel about it. I don't know if they think one good turn deserves another and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. However, me personally, I am not a fan of bringing anybody's family, including doxing. I'm also talking about finding out where they work, wanting to talk to their boss or their kid's school, or talk about their kid online, or their spouse, or share. None of that stuff. All that shit is off limits. Maybe my opinion, but all that shit is off limits. Okay, so before you bring some of that towards me in any way, hey, each person's individually allowed to believe and think how they want. That's fine. No problem. All good. But me personally, I would never do that. I will never, ever. Hey, what's up, Soupy? Ed Eagle, Ed Ginger Shepherd, everybody, what's up? I would never, ever dox anyone's anything, ever, ever, ever. And I know a lot of information to dox several people, and I would never, ever do that. Hello, Jessica. How you doing? Oh, I see you're still green. Oh, yeah. I would never, ever, ever do that, ever, under any circumstances. Now, I'll tell you this, though. I'd much rather confront the person face to face and punch them in the throat than online be a little dickhead and dox them and try to ruin their life. It's so fucking weak. I don't do weak thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like seems weak to me. Like, be a man. If you got a problem with me, I don't mind. It's cool. You can't like everybody. Some people are just not gonna like you. Okay. Oh, there's Tommy. Some people are just not going to like you, and that's what it is. And some people are not going to like me, and that's just what it is. And you got to be okay with it. If you make yourself crazy because this 1 or 2 or 17, or in my case, 800 people don't like you, hey, the fuck cares? Who gives a fuck? There's so many damn people. There's like 3.2 million people in the city limits of my cities. I don't care what a few people think about me. Nah. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't care what I think about you or what Tommy thinks about you or anything like that. It shouldn't matter to you at all. Danny Rebel is in the fucking house. Hey, Danny Rebel, I sent you a message on X. I'm sure you'll see it, but let's not talk about it publicly because it's business. We're talking business. Is actively doxing Nico in your chat where you're talking about not liking doxing. Are you doxing? Wait, are you putting like if... Well, we'll see. I mean, hey, Maverick Roll, if you want to hang out and watch the show, you can. Let me see if can I go live on I just went live on your channel, Tommy. Can somebody see did I just go live on Tommy's channel? Hey.
Hold up, sorry, I had to go get a package real quick.
It's Kelly Ann. I don't know who Kelly Ann is. I have no idea who you are, Maverick Roll. No idea. I have not promised to diddle anybody. I'm career orientated. And you know what? You guys are so weird. You always go to either sexual stuff or like making fun of somebody's appearance. Meanwhile, you all look fucking evolved or unevolved as fuck, man. Mike Ultra. I know that name. That's a long time ago, Mike Ultra. Hi, Polly. Polly's here. What's up, Tommy? Tommy.
Oh shit, I'm already live.
Okay, good. It worked. I just went live like a second ago on your channel. How does that feel?
Great.
Oh, Kelly Ann is who hit Nico. Oh, well, that makes sense why she's like losing her shit. I don't care. Whatever. Like I said before, I don't care what you think about me. It doesn't mean anything. I'm just a journalist. I'm an independent journalist. I make videos. I could care less what you think. I'm partial to America because I'm not stupid. But I want America only, America first. Don't let her stay. Well, I don't know. Let's ask Tommy. Tommy. So Kelly Ann is in the chat. Should we boot her or let her stay or what?
Kelly Ann, which one is that? Is that the one that hit?
Yes.
Hold on, let me see.
It's Maverick Roll is the name. I mean, because if we just kick her, she's gonna come back on a different name or a different account. I mean, or somebody's gonna restream us and she's gonna watch. It's just talking about doxing. It's just immature shit, So we still have Maverick Roll. That's right. But if
Hey, why don't you try to hit somebody that'll actually fight back?
that's one thing I see at the Patriot Corner and all down there. There's a lot of people who, and I definitely don't mean quite a few of the Patriots, including you, Tommy, and I guess maybe some of the Antifa people do know how to attack, but I see a lot of people who look like they've never been into a real fight before, really talking a big game of shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I like honestly, like, you know what the difference between wrestling? I know people laugh at me and shit, but you know what the difference between wrestling being a real and fake punch? Half an inch.
Yeah.
If I'm half an inch, so I've been punched in the face a lot, and so have you.
I've been punched in the face enough times.
It will humble you. It will humble you. Look how that guy came back and tried to have the beer with you with the ball. You know, the guy. He
said he wanted round 2, but
no,
he
doesn't.
Want it.
No, he didn't want that round.
He didn't want it. That's why he hasn't been back.
He don't want that smoke. I'm wearing my green U.S. Army green, subdued green, United States, and I'm also wearing my U.S. Border Patrol hat. This is the only hat that I refuse to wear out anywhere. I got to be careful. I'm wearing this specific hat. I don't want to get attacked like that. Guilty by
I love wearing my ICE hats. I have a nice ass ICE sweater, and it says ICE on the front, Immigration Customs Enforcement, and it says ICE on the back. So
I've been trying. Hey, look,
on the front or the back.
How about this? Okay, guys, if you're joining us, please, give the stream, both of our streams, a thumbs up and share them.
Yeah.
If you want to watch on Tommy's, that's cool. If you want to watch on mine, if you want to pull both of us up and mute one, that's cool too.
That's what I did.
So what I want to say to all the people who may or may not live in my city, I'm dying to find a group of people like Tommy and them have. So if you live in the Houston area and you want to connect with me, I am down to meet up at the July 4th 250th celebration live and stream it. I'm also down to do a flag wave with you if we can get a few other people. I really am. So get with me, message me. Houston's a big place, but we can meet somewhere in the middle, Okay, we got Chris. We got Chris here. Hold on, check this out. We got Chris here. Well, Chris, can you hear us?
Yep, my check 1 2 1 2.
What up, Chris?
What's up?
I like your sign, bro. I like your flag.
Welcome to the jungle.
Yes,
I like your hat. I was in the Army too. Thank you for your service. Where'd you get a
keepers?
What's that?
Don't ever salute me. I used to work for a living, brother.
Oh, me too. Yeah. I was enlisted. I was super enlisted. Where'd you go to basic?
Basic. Now I heard word on the street that Climatics went to Relaxing Jackson. If I heard.
Oh,
right.
You were in the Army. Hey, I know you were in the Army just because you said Relaxing Jackson.
Yeah, it is. We got to talk our stuff. But man, if you know, you know.
You know what?
Me, Fort Sill. Oklahoma, man.
Oh, nice. That's good.
If you know.
The worst is Fort Lost in the Woods. That's the worst one. Fort Leonard Wood.
That's what I heard. My dad's told me stories.
But
I'm glad I didn't go.
Fort Jackson, no joke. When we got off the bus, not even a cattle car, the bus, they literally had, I'm not joking, juice and cookies waiting for us. I wish I was kidding.
I'm gullible now.
Juice and cookies?
Don't play with me.
No, I'm serious. And then Tommy doesn't, I was trying to tell Tommy, but a couple, maybe 10 years after I was there, they changed to having stress cards. So now if like a soccer, like green card, red card. So if they stress you out, you just pull out a card and they have to leave you alone. If I pulled out a card like that,
you get beat, son.
I went to basic.
Yeah, that can't be a thing, right? That's really a thing.
Yeah. I went to basic in 96, so.
Me 99, so we're the same time period. All I can say is I seriously doubt that's going to be lasting long. Thankfully, under our administration we have now, I wish I was younger. I would join back up, man. You would too.
Yeah, I definitely would.
I'm way too old. You have to be 35 or below. 35, right? Is it still 35?
We had a guy. He had a waiver. He did have a waiver. This was back in '99. He was 39 years old, and even the drill sergeants were like, "Man, this guy's a super soldier."
And he was sweating and winded, but he was keeping up with us.
I'm about to be
into basic. He had all our respect.
I'm about to be 48, so I'll be in the rear with the gear. You know what I mean?
In the rear with the gear.
That's how I'm at too. I'm a couple days younger than you, but man, I've gotten the memo. I'm not 21.
No,
anymore.
we're waiting for Nico. Have you messaged her or talked to her?
I did. So she just messaged me back. She should be in here any minute.
Yeah, Jessica, good call. We're waiting. We're just waiting. 7:00. It's still 2 minutes. We're just hanging out right now. Chris, I think this is like the first interaction you and I have ever had because you're just always on the other side of the camera. You know, so it's really nice to meet you finally. I mean, I've seen you so much out there. For a long time, I thought you were paid security. You're paid by your patriotism.
I'll take it, but no, the real hero is Travis Nelliton when he comes out. That's the super soldier.
We love Travis.
Now he's
I don't know if I know him.
You know Travis, the one who does security for Honey Badger Mom and
okay. I already know. Yeah, I know Honey Badger Mom.
Security for David Medina.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I saw a video. David Medina posted a video just a couple days ago of him outside the Portland Ice, like in a cop's face, like telling him off.
Oh yeah, that was an old video.
It doesn't matter. It's still.
Yeah, it's a good video. Yeah.
Hey,
he was saying, "Why don't you do your job?" And basically, the cop was saying, "Well, there's a ton of people here," and he's like, "But if you guys see one person downtown, then you guys handle him." And he said, "Yeah, that's one person. This is a bunch of people." And David was like, "Yeah, well, that should be even more obvious that you should be taking care of all these crazy people the same way you would be taking care of that one crazy person downtown, you know?"
So while we're waiting on Nico, Chris, last week on the show, I had Ryan send me a video from Portland in 2020. It was wild. It was way worse. It was way different than what you guys are experiencing. Were you around then, going out there?
What's interesting is I was living here in Gray's Landing, right next to ICE, and hold on, let me send this real quick. So I was, but man, I never went outside in the evening time during the BLM stuff and all that. I didn't even look out the balcony courtyard, man. It was so nuts. The streets would be crowded all the way to the front of the building. The only bit I would see is little glimpses on the news, which they never show really much. The next morning I'd see it. I'm like, "Oh, it's a war zone outside of where I live." So I'd go.
Oh, they were acting like that at the ICE facility then too.
Oh man, it was
worse then, right?
It was like worse because it was like the whole streets be packed all the way to the front of the building. All I remember is one evening I opened up my window and smelled CS gas. You know, it's been like 20 something years since that. I was like, am I hallucinating? Am I? I had a good old nose burn.
The smell of freedom, baby.
You did the gas chamber, right? Like you did the whole gas chamber where you came in the room and they closed it off. So we had a square room and they came off two sides of it. And as soon as the doors closed, the drill sergeants were in the middle with all of it, bubbling over. And everybody had to remove their mask. And then they ask you your last four and your last name as you exit, one at a time. That's how we did it. I don't know. It was raw. It was bad, man.
Oh, I got to tell you some stories with that one then.
Please
First of all, I got to say with my basic training, we were in the cattle cars. As soon as we got off, get sober, son. But as soon as we got off the cattle cars, it was a shark attack. We had one drill sergeant in there on the way in the cattle cars. It's like, "Hey, where you from, son?" It was like, "Hey, I'm from Washington. I'm from Texas." He's like, "Oh, I've heard that's pretty nice, man." And I was just absolutely shocked. Like, "Hey, this guy's what in the world? This ain't nothing like the movies." But as soon as that cattle car stopped, man, drill sergeants were on, we were out, and we were just sweating. It was a shark attack, man. It was brutal. But the gas chamber, I'll go quick on this too. The gas chamber, we had to say name, rank, social, and then you remat. First you take off the mask, then reseal it just to make sure you know what you're doing right.
Oh, we didn't do that.
Really? So we just do this and then reseal it before you say anything. And there was a couple of dummies who they didn't have their crap right, and they start coughing. We're laughing. We're like,
"Oh no, my God!" So they had all of us
their stress pass.
Oh my God, they had all of us complete. Chris, we had to completely remove our mask before they opened the door, and if one person didn't want to take off their mask, everyone was allowed to remove it for them.
That's funny. Now I've never heard of anybody not taking it off. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and then they opened the door and ushered us out one at a time. So you were at the back of the line, you were dying.
Oh yeah.
I just like was right in the middle. It was bad. But it was concentrated burst. It was not like getting maced out in the street where you may or may not. It was. I don't know the Wait, what's the comparison, Chris? Because
Well,
you've
I
been
would say
maced, right?
compared to CS in the gas, I mean, in the streets, I want to say the worst one where it's actually affected me bad. I mean, I've coughed and snotted all out, but I was fine with it. But the worst was No Kings. I guess it was in October last year. We got gas so bad, man. I mean, that was bad. I want to say that was almost as bad as the gas chamber. Almost. No, not even quite. But still, it was still bad enough. Ooh,
Look
what
at
is
what
that?
Missy made for us.
Nice.
But I support ICE, and look at
I
just got them in the mail today.
I got my 2-star general coin around
it's
here
my
somewhere.
baby. It's my baby girl.
Nice. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
That's tight. Just got them in the mail today.
Tommy, you get coins in the military if you do something like extraordinary, or you're around some high-ranking guy. He might give you what he has like personal coins. So we all have like a stack of coins. I have one from Bosnia, and I have a couple other from like command sergeant majors that I run into. And crap like that. Chris knows awesome. It. Chris probably has a whole display of them.
Oh, me? No. What? I only had a few coins. I had a post for Fort Gordon, Georgia, post command sergeant major coin from him. That was the highest one I got. I didn't really get much.
Oh, cool.
I had a few, but man.
Yeah, I went to Eagle Base in Bosnia, so we got like a 2-star general coin on the way back, and blah blah blah. It was a fun trip.
That's good stuff, man.
It was a fun
trip. You have all my
trip.
Respect too.
It was a fun trip. I had fun. I feel weird about saying because I had fun. We went to Germany and England, all kinds of other places. It was fun.
Man, to me, I was on the opposite side of the world. So I would spend a total of 6 years total, 3 years in South Korea in the middle, and then the rest in stateside, pretty much. South Korea, I worked a lot of field time.
What was your MOS?
And mine, and very well that you know that because you're starting to know the lingo. But mine was cable dog, so a wire systems installer. Basically, we get to play with fun James Bond toys, phones, and all that.
Shit.
And the smaller you are, the more fucked you are in that job.
But me, man,
because you can fit into small places.
Strategic. Me, I was more tactical. So it was grab this reel of cable and run. You see the guy in the movie crawling, with the phone line, and then he gets popped by the snipers? That was me.
That was me. Except for I didn't get popped.
Oh boy.
Wherever we go, man. I mean, I was terrible at land nav map because we never used them. Every base we went to, we'd walk all over. By the time we left a base, man, we knew where every square inch was. If you looked at it from like a satellite view, it would look like a spider web. I mean, cables, wires going.
How long is the AIT on that? Tommy, AIT is advanced individual training. It's the training you do after base. It's like job training.
Okay.
So you do your army training is your basic training, and then after that you go to like your after basic training.
Here's the funny part with that. Our AIT was only, I want to say, like 2 or 3 weeks. It was super short. It's basically get in, here's the bare basics. We'll teach you everything on the job. So as soon as we're out of that, but the crazy thing with the job is you can earn up to 90 grand depending where you're at. One chick got trained fiber optic splicing, went back to Puerto Rico, was earning 90 grand. Me, the best I did about when I got out for just a little while was probably, and this was back in, man, I hate to date myself. I feel old, man. But around like 2006, after I got out, the best I was doing was earning about, I don't know, 25 an hour. That wasn't bad.
I'm old too. If it's any consolation, I'm like a decade older than Tommy. So
I know these young kids, man.
I'm 47. Yeah, I'll be 48 in 2 months.
I went skating the other day for literally like an hour, and that shit almost killed my feet. It killed me. I'm not as young as I used to be,
Oh, just wait for 10 more years. Then we'll talk.
It seems like the older we get, the faster time goes by. Did you notice that? Like the years just have been flying by these last few years, at least.
I don't know. Yeah, it seems like just yesterday my kid was a potato. Now she's 12 and giving me a fucking tood.
Yeah.
Man.
So,
Oh, I do want to mention on my phone, I can't see anybody's chat. So if anybody has questions or something, just
Yeah,
give
we'll
me a
make
heads up.
we'll make sure we put it on screen
Yeah.
and stuff. If you have a question, it's not gated by any sorts of super chats. Just put it in the form of the question. And I'm not really looking at chat, but I will start right now looking at chat. I have all the chat combined. So,
Climatics Chris Honeycutt wants to know if you knows.
of course I do.
knows?
Oh yeah.
Ask
Do I
Clyde if he knows.
I know.
Nose, not nose like this, but nose nose.
Oh, that's a Jew joke. That's funny. That's cute.
Oh,
That's nice.
is it?
You know, it's funny. What's funny is like I broke my nose in wrestling so many times. Like every time, like my trainer would be like, "You look more Jewish. Keep doing it. Keep going. You look more Jewish." Every break, I like broke it this way. It was horrible. It was like I had my nose all over my face. It was.
I've only had my nose broken once so far, and I should turn sideways, but everybody'd laugh at my nose. It's terrible. You probably see it in the cameras, but yeah, I got a crazy nose.
And then I
had my nose broke in prison, and I had 2 black eyes for literally like a month and a half. Like it took hell. I had like really bad. Yeah, it was really bad.
You know who Mark Henry is? The wrestler, the big black guy, Mark Henry. Do you know who that is?
I live under a rock, man.
He's okay. So I have a friend who's like 350 pounds, 5'11", and I got kneed in the knee with his knee.
Oh, knees are no joke.
I had a bruise. I had a bruise on my leg for 2 years.
2 years, so it was like a direct shot straight on the kneecap.
I don't want to show a picture. I'll send you a picture. It was like I was like dark black. Like it was horrible. Yeah. I'll have to send you a picture.
I think the worst bruise I've ever had was when I was skateboarding and I fractured my hip. And because I was trying to do this drop and I kept landing and getting wheel bite every time. Like when I land on my board, the wheel would hit the board and it would stop me. And I did it like 5 times in a row. And the 5th time that I did it, when I hit the ground, I couldn't get back up. I had to skate on my stomach with 2 of my homeboys on each side of me, like almost a mile and a half down the road on my stomach to my aunt's house before they called an ambulance. And I had a hairline fracture in my hip. And my whole side of my leg, almost down to my knee, up to the lower part of my back was just one big solid purple bruise. Like my mom had to help me lift my leg up onto the couch and everything. Like it was really bad. I couldn't skate for like 2 months. It was really, really bad. That's probably the worst injury I had.
Goodness, but you got right out there after 2 months, huh?
Oh yeah. Jeez. Yeah. Like when I got a concussion at the skate park, I fell off a drop off of these big 3-stair and I had a helmet on, but I didn't have it buckled. And when I went to fall, the helmet just came off and I landed on my eye and it was like swole. I could see it and there was orange pus coming out of it. And we went to the hospital and I had like a mild to serious concussion and they let us out of the hospital like 4 hours later. And I had my skateboard. And when we got out the front doors, I threw my skateboard underneath me and jumped on it to ride it to the car. I don't think I've ever seen my mom that mad.
I bet she was going to kill you.
She was like, break that thing right fucking now. Get off of it. Like, she was pissed, bro. But I was back at the skate park 2 days later, you know. That's just where I was at that point. It was really bad.
I gotta say, skateboarding, I tried it. I loved the concept of it, but I had no skill for that. I fell down on my elbow, which is the rookie thing you don't do is fall back on your arm. I did that for like a time. I was just like, this ain't fun no more.
You never want to put your hands behind you like that either, because you fuck up your joints and your, you just go with it at that point. But if you're skateboarding,
I sent you the picture.
Any kind of extreme sport like that, you're gonna fall a lot more than you're not, So you got to be ready for that shit.
I put the picture in the chat with you and me and Nico.
All right, hopefully this will pop up. And I'm waiting to hear back from Nico.
She wrote me. She's running late. She'll be here in a second, guys.
I do want to mention, though, back to the gas chamber. First, they had us take off the mask, then reseal it to make sure you're doing it right. And then after that, then after everybody did that and it's confirmed, and they wait a couple seconds to make sure you do it right, and then after 10 seconds you can tell who didn't reseal
because they're
they start dying. And I was one of the last to go through, and I want to say, I don't know how many, like 1,000 soldiers went before me. I don't know however many. So I mean, this little gas chamber, and we had a hardcore captain, all Rangers, all special forces, all that stuff. He was there without a mask, so he'd be in there without a mask for like a long time. Then he'd put on a mask, and I was like, man,
he could probably get maced and just be like, nah.
Seriously, man. I mean, it was nuts, because the thing with CS gas is you do acclimate to it, so you do get used to it. So in basic, of course, we didn't, but then after that, we take off the mask. You say your name, your social, and then if you're not choking after all that, then your address and your zip code and all that. And if you're smart like I was, I could hold my breath for a long time, so I could rattle that off all the time and then put it back on. It's like, we'll do it twice, I'm like, hey, there's no problem. And I'm like, They say, well, do it again, soldier. Do it again, private. And then after that, I was just dying. I mean, I was dying so bad, and because I was trying to be smart about it, they kept me in there for a long time to make sure that I got the point that, okay, I'm not laughing no more. And when they finally let me go, and by that time, those of us in the end, the whole floor was covered with puke. I mean, I didn't throw up. It was slippery. It was just puke everywhere. It's brown and green. And they were holding us because they were torturing us last soldiers, trying to be super soldiers, showing off. So they were holding us like back. And then when they finally let us go, I was so blinded and crying. And, I went and I fell right over. I just saw daylight from the door at the end of the other room.
You know what?
I just saw daylight, and I was just like, oh Lord, and then I'm going. And I fell over the table where they had the gas canister, because I mean, the little Bernie thing chip. I fell over and just. And I thought,
mine's on video. They gave us a VHS tape. Mine's on video.
I wish I had.
It's on VHS tape. I gotta transfer it. Nico, can you hear us?
Yeah, perfect.
What up, Nico?
Welcome.
Familiar.
Just real quick, guys, we will read all the super chats at the end, so we don't have to start and stop, and I don't have to feel like I'm rushing people. So welcome. Thank you for joining us, both of you. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
You're a little low climatics.
Oh, I'm low. Okay.
There we go.
Right. It's
into the mic.
That's because I have a condenser mic, and if I'm not like making out with it, I got to go to third base with it for it to really pick me up.
Oh shit! So how are you guys doing today?
Pretty good. Yeah, it's been a pretty busy couple weeks, but
how's your head? Are you okay?
Yeah, it's good. I got 3 stitches I've got to have removed. I've got a little bandage on it right now, so hopefully next week I'll get them removed.
They're not the dissolving ones that you can just you can take them out pretty easily.
I asked for those,
Yeah.
And,
yeah, she almost called me Climax. That's okay. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm used to it by now.
I had to read your name a couple of times. It's like, am I seeing this right?
It's like the opposite of anticlimactic, but so climatic.
Is this the truth? Am I the first female that's been on your show, or am I wrong with that?
No, you are
the first.
You're the first. No, because I've been honestly hot, like kind of news to everybody. I've been trying to get Right Side Rebel to do an interview with me since the first Tommy one. But it's hard to pin her down because she's so busy all over the place traveling.
Rebel?
Yeah, Rebel.
And Haley.
But Rebel and Haley are going to come on at the same time, hopefully.
Oh, that was great.
That's going to be fun. So we want to do more of these. And then now we're also doing every Thursday with Shane and Tinkerton and just whoever randomly wants to pop in. Just a regular panel of just like local patriots. We'll try to do like more named people on Tuesday. But just anybody's is welcome to come. I think this Thursday, hopefully, Scuba Steve is going to join us.
How many can you have at one time?
10.
Like okay.
It's StreamYards. It's expensive too. It's like $88 a month for this.
10 people is too many to have.
I know 10 people is too many, but we won't have that.
Is it still the same price, even if you're not running that many numbers? Well, you heard it, folks. Chat, hook these guys up. Hook Tommy and Climatics up. I mean,
I don't have it. I need to get it, but I don't have
it.
I
think that actually, what I pay for, Tommy, I think I can add you as another user and give you a seat. In my account.
Either one of us could do it.
Right, or you could. if I'm not available, you could just run it. Like if I never get sick,
Yeah.
but
Don't say that. Better knock on
you know,
wood.
it's funny when I went to Bosnia. Chris, I don't know if you ever had to get any like vaccines, but I had to get the anthrax vaccine, and since then I have never been sick ever. No flu, no nothing.
No kidding, man. I'm like well, actually, I don't get the flu much now. I can't even remember all the vaccines I've had. Pretty sure anthrax was the big one for going overseas.
Right.
And all that.
Yeah,
That was during the same time period, man.
I do want to share.
Did you get the COVID vaccine?
No.
Foolishly I did. My family talked me into it. So I got one, and then after I was like, no. Like, no, why did I even do that? I let my family talk me into it, but it was like, man, this is madness. And then afterwards, of course, the truth comes out. Well, you're helping other people. You'll protect them, and that becomes no. And then you're going to get it anyway. So I mean, have arguments with my family that a vaccine, if you're going to catch it anyway, that's not a vaccine. When you have to change the definition, this is no longer, And if somebody else is going to get sick anyways, then who's it protecting? So that's why I just realized that I was an idiot. Hopefully,
if you can
pay a
still
price.
get it and still give it, that's not a vaccine.
It's not a vaccine.
It's what's the point of putting like it wasn't even fully vetted yet. It was an experimental vaccine that they forced on us.
And the thing is, the last I've heard about it, we still don't know how long that mRNA is going to be affected and all that.
No, 5 boosters. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm glad I never got the boosters, but I don't know. Well, if I fall over dead for no reason,
it was good.
Yeah, the only people that are wearing masks in Portland are thieves.
Yeah, thieves and black bloc. So what's the deal with this chick that hit you with the bottle? Did you go? You filed a restraint? I heard you filed a restraining order.
Yeah, I went and I got it granted, so I have a restraining order on her now, which is.
Was she served already?
They're serving her today, I guess.
Yeah, because it doesn't go into effect for her until she's served, unfortunately. But how far? Somebody was saying it was only 30 feet. Is that true?
Yeah, it's 30 feet. But then it's really weird because the provisions in it say, if she's in your sight, if you see her, or if she can't follow you. She can't wait outside your home, and ICE is right outside my home. So
So basically, she shouldn't be able to be at ICE no more.
Exactly.
Like if you go out to ICE, just like the thing with me and Terrell, right? If you go out to ICE, she has to leave.
Exactly. It's exactly like that. Yeah. And she's not scared. She's like, oh, it's not going to happen. It's like, well, she's in for a big surprise.
I don't know what's going to happen if I do this with 4 people, but I have something we can watch real quick. You've been in some shit, not just when you got hit, but other times. Oh, look at the kitty. Your kitty's there. Hello, kitty. I did the look at the kitty low. I was live with that. Okay, let's see what happens here. Can we watch this?
Yep.
This is my space. I don't give a shit. You're coming up to me. Oh, yes, you are. I've been standing here, dumb shit.
No, I'm not. This person's gonna put me. No, I'm not.
That lady was crazy.
Oh no.
This lady was crazy.
Keep getting up and people.
And then she ran at her again. What an idiot.
Thank you to Shane for tackling her, basically.
And they say,
yeah. Josh's daughter was like,
no, I got to add this in real quick. When I didn't realize that was them until I rewatched the video, I thought they were ingenious. Their timing, because that stopped the crazy liberals in their tracks. They're like, what do we? They're using our tactics. What do we do?
I wanted to play that at the very beginning so we can just have a long time to talk about it. Because last night, I don't know if you guys ever listened to any of the spaces, but a few select people were in a space, and they claimed not only did they claim that you attacked her, but they claimed that Patriot Shane almost hit her.
No.
Of course, that's what they're saying.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
That's right. He didn't even cog back to punch her. Nothing.
That's just
like
he was trying to go, hey, you're about to get maced again. Stop.
That's just like saying the wind blew the water bottle into my face. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
We're all
come
clowns.
on.
Yeah, like, or you,
They
apparently you
twist shit
tripped.
so crazily.
Apparently you tripped. You know, that's what they honestly that you tripped.
These
I don't
people
know
piss me off so bad.
It's like they tripped and fell into my foot or something.
These people piss me off so much.
So
What makes me mad?
Spam is something else.
Something else.
Is that-
and all
is-
you have to do is watch the video for yourself. I mean, it's easy, but
Yeah.
they know
Right,
and they don't
right,
care about
right.
the truth. When you have no moral standards, then it's all for their greater good, the cause is greater.
Yeah,
So
guess
any
what?
means
Guess what?
necessary.
A judge does watch the video, and
That's
a
right.
judge does
That's right.
think the video.
They
makes
all
sense.
watch our streams. They watch our videos.
Right.
They watch all of our stuff. They all do.
The cops watch our
yeah.
stuff. They've told me directly.
Yeah.
You know, they watch when we're doing stuff.
Mhm.
They're paying attention because they know how these people are. Just for us exercising our First Amendment rights, we don't even have to agitate. We don't have to say anything. Just like the other night when they were throwing dildos and stuff at Katie and
yeah.
Chris and Ryan. Katie doesn't go out there and agitate. Katie doesn't go out there and yell at them like I do. She doesn't make herself even known. She just sits there, records what's happening, talks about what's happening, talks to her chat, and that's it. And just her doing that, just her existing is enough for them to wig out into violence. And I don't care what anybody says. Throwing dildos at somebody in the back of the head or anywhere, that's violence. That's not okay to do.
They
Yeah,
don't want to be recorded.
I love how
See what they're really doing.
Tommy. I love how you accidentally segue me.
Because they're even chasing out like pretend media and Sandy and anybody with the camera down there because they don't want their crimes recorded. That's the only reason why they would not want even their own people with cameras out there is because they want to be able to do their crimes and it not be on video.
Do they not think
It's
people
bullshit.
have ring cameras all over the place around there? I don't know what the hell they're thinking.
We're
always
gonna
gonna be on
stupid.
video.
42.
I got this in too.
Got a 42-second video. Hold on, watch this.
All right.
Watch, Tommy. Look, they're throwing it at the cops.
Look at all the dildos. Who's paying for them things? Who's paying for them things?
They're trying to be cute, but those are weapons. They think
Those are
they're
huge.
yeah. Just like a water bottle is not a weapon; it's a weapon.
Yeah. Even that Indian chick, well, I forget her name. So I just seen a clip of her walking away from the ICE facility saying, I was just hit with a big old rubber dildo and I'm injured. You know, she said those things are huge and they're heavy. And she got hit with one.
Tracy
You know-
Molina.
You know
Tracy
what?
Molina. Yep, that's what I'm talking about.
What's stopping? You know, they have so many of those things they're throwing, and I don't even want to say the name of it, but I mean, like, they have so many of those that they're throwing. What's stopping them from mixing in a metal pipe and just throwing a pipe too, or throwing some sort of Molotov? These people are goofy. Who knows? There's, you know, you see a certain guy that's a really good friend of mine with a black truck, had him stuck all over his truck. A certain Spider Man guy.
Oh, a good friend of yours.
Yeah,
is
good
it?
friend of mine.
I'm out. I'll see you later. No, I won't.
But yeah, no, I don't. It's so weird. Like Tommy and I, we play the Call of Duty. We were on the voice chat, and it's like every time we come across a liberal, no matter what, they immediately go to some sort of weird sexual something.
Yeah.
No matter what
Always.
we could be in the game, we could be in a space, no
degeneracy.
matter what. It's degenerate. Yeah.
I can't even.
Every time.
I can't even repeat the stuff that I hear.
Right. Yeah. You're gonna get me demonetized. Don't do it.
Well, you can tell them the horrible things they say to us. You know, they've, you know.
Isn't it sexual
pretty dark
assault?
places.
Isn't it sexual assault to be hit with a sex toy that you don't know if it may or may not be used?
Yes, exactly. And what's that?
Isn't that like biological warfare? I'm
Yeah.
Savannah in where was it?
Savannah Hernandez.
Yeah. So
Minneapolis at the Whipple building, yeah.
I've heard. I don't
Will?
know. I can't remember which official said, but they are going to charge with sexual assault crimes because that is. I'm just praying that Katie Davis court will get the same because I mean she got
Well, it
nailed. I
sets
felt
a-
so bad.
Yeah.
But that sets a
You can hear it in
legal
your voice.
precedence. That'll set a legal precedence.
And here's
Where they
the
can
thing
go back
too.
to
She
that.
was on federal property,
Yep.
getting hit by it. So I just want to put it out there. So I mean, why is Portland, why is Oregon getting ignored here? This is a federal crime now. So all I can say is I'm hoping that stuff's getting done in the background. I don't know.
Nico, I've been seeing your name since I started streaming this whole thing. Is that the worst you've ever been hurt?
No, it was the first assault when they pulled my hair was pretty bad. That hurt really, really, really bad. That was a year ago.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you. I didn't know any of y'all then. So
yeah.
Is there a video of that?
Just a photo.
Oh, a photo. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I've seen the photo. Okay.
And so when did you, because you weren't out there in the beginning when I first started, right? You hadn't come out yet with your camera and just recording. So when did you start coming out, and what made you finally decide to stop being like scared and start being brave and going out there and recording these people?
Well, because the assault happened before you were out there, or you were out there and I didn't even know you. And this happened like in, I don't know, September of last year, I think. And it was horrible. I mean, it was like 5 black block. So they never were able to identify who the person was who did it. And so I just stayed in my apartment for I guess it was 2 months. And then, and I would not come outside and I didn't know what to do. And then one night I heard Tommy outside. And I was like, is that person saying something about Trump? And I thought it was, first they were like yelling about him and, or anti-Trump. And then I heard, oh shit, he's like pro-Trump and he's loud. And I was just piqued my interest, and I, poked my head on my balcony, and I just heard him. And then slowly I thought, well, I'm just going to come by, and I would just walk past you, but I wouldn't say anything. And I would just, have a cigarette and then leave. And then a week later, I did the same thing. And I just thought, well, maybe I'll just say, hey, good job. And I just kind of reached out, and very slowly. And you were so friendly. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nico,
I'm so glad.
Is it okay if I show the picture real quick?
Yeah, that's fine.
A little bit. All right. Let me try and bear with me, guys. I know this is probably not going to show.
Oh, I have seen that picture. Oh my God.
So they pulled
they scalped you. They scalped you.
The way
and they didn't let go. They did not let go.
Man. All I can say is if you could see this picture, I mean, I showed it to people at church. During the leadership meeting, and a lot of people came looked at it and just like, oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, it was right here. So
it's happening in America. People, this happening here. People, my neighbor's getting attacked like this.
Yeah.
Nico's not the only one either.
Yeah, somebody came by and pulled my hair, teasing me. They really were, hanging on.
Yeah, they didn't pull your hair in the fun way, right?
Is there a reason why they targeted you? Did they give you a reason, or did they say anything when it happened?
The circumstances were really weird. I had come into the apartment complex and the front door wasn't working. So I called, it was after, it was like 7:00 at night. So I called after hour maintenance and I said, can you come fix the front door? It's not working. And so he came and he was in the lobby, and then I came down to show him what was going on. So we were both at the front door, and he was kind of outside of it, and he was putting WD-40 on it. And that's when this one girl, she had black, but you could tell she was a girl, came up to me and was just going, who are you? You don't live here. Who the fuck are you? And I'm like, yeah, I do live here. And he goes, who is he? And they started pushing the maintenance guy. And he was 70 years old. And all he was doing is just trying to fix the door. And then she starts coming for me. And right when she starts coming for me, they all came around her. And it was just the one person. And then she just knocked me down. And then she had my hair. And some nice citizen, or I don't know if it was security, came and pulled me up and got me out of from being below all of them. And the person was still hanging on to my hair.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was just awful.
That's horrible, man.
I didn't know they knocked you down, and that is just.
And what's weird is that this Katie or Kellyanne, she was talking about my hair when she approached me that day. The water bottle day.
Well, they probably talk about it. They probably talk about it and laugh about it in between them. They know exactly. I bet you it was Seth. I bet you Seth and them were part of that. They're the black box that are always part of the violence.
Yeah.
Seth
And I've never
that
doxed.
chick.
I've never doxed anybody. I don't follow anybody home. I mean, all of these lies.
Well, we know
I
that.
mean, such
We know
bullshit.
that. You don't leave. That's you stay where you live. There's no reason for you to follow these idiots home and put yourself at risk. They just use that as an excuse to use violence. They just use that as an excuse. Oh, she doxed me, so it's okay that I hit her in the head with a metal cup. You know,
That's what they call.
That's the coke they use.
That's what they.
That's
what they call us Nazis.
So even though she's a woman, take her out because she doesn't count as human anymore.
Hey, Tommy, it's okay to kill Nazis. So if I'm a Nazi, it's okay to kill me now.
Yeah,
same thing.
That's why they like using that kind of language.
I support Israel, then wait, but I'm still a Nazi and I'm a fascist because I believe in freedom of speech.
Meanwhile, the first 10 to 15 minutes of the concentration camps was worse than anything the immigrants or the illegals are going through. I mean,
they're the fascists.
Actually,
I'm not a Nazi because I want our borders enforced.
You know what's real funny? I always say this to other people, and I just want to see what your reaction. We are actually the Antifa. If you think about it, we are actually the anti-fascist, and they're running around calling anti-fascist, but they're running around calling us Nazis while they're acting like Nazis. Well, you know, it's funny. I made a video today about this. What do you think about this? That I think that if you sat all the illegal and legal immigrants down, they're all conservative Republicans. They're literally escaping what they're trying to turn America into. They're literally escaping a socialist regime to come here.
You're spitting facts. You're exactly right.
They would vote for Trump. A lot of them are like, even the illegals are like, Trump. We like Trump.
Yeah, and that's the facts, man. I mean, in the Army, I'm sure you've run into soldiers too who were some of the most dedicated soldiers I ever met. One was legal. He went the legal route from Cuba. And let me tell you, man, I know a couple of them I was actually stationed with at the same time in South Korea. From Cuba, one guy I knew from Brazil, which he was dual citizenship. He just believed in what America was doing at the time, wanted to serve, then went back to Brazil. The other two guys became permanent citizens of America. But you mentioned Marxism or it's just communism, it's just socialism. And you want to see some people like get up and start saying, no, you stupid gringo, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, no, I lived there. If you go down the alley with shoes on, with nice shoes on, you're not coming back out alive.
No, your shoes will come back out.
Yeah, your shoes will come out, but you won't.
They should all be forced to go live in any other country for 3 months. It doesn't matter. It could be Canada, any other country for 3 months, and they would be begging to come back here.
Or what we're seeing in Europe,
I traveled to Nepal, and I was there for about 3 months. And when I came back to America, I just kissed the ground. It was, I mean,
I did the same thing. I was so happy.
Like, yeah. No restrooms, no garbage service, mail service, all of these things that we take.
They have no idea how good they got it when then they turn on the hot water. It's hot in 5 seconds. They have no idea what a luxury even that small little thing is. No other country, they don't have that. In like China, you got to push a button or flip a switch and come back in 30 minutes. And then you got hot water maybe for like 5 minutes, maybe.
And you better have that good social credit or else.
Right. And those are the rich people who have that.
Yeah.
Those are, other people have a water well outside. They have no idea how, I mean, every place in South America, every place in Africa, every place in the Middle East, say, America's not the best country in the world. Okay, where?
America is the best country in the galaxy.
Where else?
In the world.
Can I add on to this? I got two points. I'll try and make this kind of quick though. One, whenever I hear, well, you're a Nazi, you support ICE and all this, I say, well, first of all, we only have one agency in America that deports child pedophiles, illegal child pedophile sex offenders. We only have one agency that does this. So why do you support pedophiles? And then of course I'll say, well, no. And I say, well, then who else? And they say, well, I'd want somebody else to do it, some other agency. Well, then they've become ICE. So now where are we at?
Like, what's the difference?
The other point I add to this too is, wait a minute, if you don't want to protect the borders and you want to tell ICE to go home, then tell the Army to go home, tell the Marines to go home, tell the Navy to go home, because you're not going to defend a country and protect a country if you don't enforce the borders. It's just, it's one or none. One or
none. You can't have a country without borders.
And I always like to ask them, if you don't like the government, and if we went away with the government, what's your plan? And they don't have a plan of how they want to see things run, which is just
because they can't talk to you about anything beyond their prepared, memorized ChatGPT talking points. They only have a few sentences, because that's why they always turn to violence, because once you have exhausted what they have to say to you, the only thing they have left is to, I could talk to you for 5 hours on why I believe what I believe, right? And so could you. Tommy could talk for like 3 days.
Have valid, moral, factual points. That's the thing.
Right. They're emotional. They tone police. They word police. It's like what you say and how you say it. You remember in the 80s, we had this thing called Sticks and Stones. You remember that?
Yeah.
That doesn't exist anymore. Everybody's so damn offended. That's really the problem, is they have convinced themselves that if they believe strongly enough about a certain subject, it becomes the fact.
Just
Even
like their
if they see the truth in front, they'll just deny it.
Just like thinking men can become women.
Add my second point too, and this is very rare I get to when I get this far along in a conversation. I say, okay, well, if you hate America so much and you believe, whether you're an anarchist or you're a communist, it's one or the other, a Marxist, because it's one or the other. So the thing they agree on is America can't be saved. It has to be burned to the ground. It has to be dismantled completely. That's what they agree on. So of course, they'd be opposing views if they got their way, but I always ask them, okay, for the few that do answer and get this far in a conversation before they get mad, is what country do you want to go to? And 99% of them all say, there's a few that say Cuba. And I'm just like,
what?
Really? Let me tell you some stories I heard from people who actually lived there. And they'll tell me that's propaganda. I say, no, these are soldiers who escaped. Their families escaped. They served in the army, the most loyal soldiers we had, because they knew what they left. But that's only like 1% of them would name Cuba or Iran or something like that.
Even the countries that are
Norway. They say Norway. And my thing I have to follow up with is like, well, did you submit the paperwork? Are you playing games with me? How serious are you? I believe in America. Hey, I served. I wasn't a lifelong veteran and all that. I wanted to be, but I served a little bit. I did my little piece. So what are you doing? Are you did you submit paperwork? No, man, paperwork takes too long to get there. What? You don't like that we have borders and this country you want to go to has paperwork and stronger, harder borders to get into? Except nowadays, I don't know if it's harder to get there.
Some countries will pay you. Some countries will pay you to go live there as an American citizen.
Yeah,
if you have a pension or something, they will,
like, seriously,
they will pay you. Like, Philippines and Thailand and other
people that have come here legally and they worked very hard.
Oh yeah. It's like if you're standing in line for a concert and you stood all night long and some jackass comes and takes the last ticket and just walks right in front of you. And you don't get to go now.
You're doing the right thing. Yeah, exactly.
It's like
that's why legal immigrants, they love border law. They love our border laws. They agree with deporting the illegals because they know what it takes to come here legally. They know what it takes to have pride in the country that they're coming to. Not the country that they're running from, but the country that's trying to give them a better life. You know what I mean?
It's hard. It's hard to find a legal immigrant who is a fan of illegal immigration. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There was
honestly, I don't know if I have yet, honestly.
Tommy was speaking downtown and this great Asian couple came up and they were like, you don't know what it's like. I lived in China. I lived with communism. Trump is good for you. You guys don't. I mean, they had nothing to say to it. It was just this great, great couple. And they're right. I mean,
absolutely.
I add a 10-second story to that too. Only 10 seconds. When I first started going outside and I would talk and pray with people with Antifa, dressed like this because I'm stupid and crazy. I prayed about it though. So everybody else would be at ICE. I'd be at Gray's Landing. Hey, I love it, brother. I'd be on the bench surrounded by black bloc and I'd be talking, conversating, just like being able to pray with people. I miss those days, being able to do that. But I mean, and being able to talk openly, have dialogue.
Their brains are broken now, though.
Nuts, they didn't try to come at you because of your hat,
man. Oh, as soon as I stepped out, man, let me tell you, I was prayed up, but because I thought this is the stupidest idea I've ever had. But man, I felt compelled to just go out there. So that would draw in like flies to a big old pile of crap. Like you sure have your opinion. Then we don't even need to ask you. I say, hey, my name's Chris. I live right there. Where are you from? And that'd take them aback. Like, oh, You know,
Just because you're a
here.
veteran,
I live
just
here,
because
man.
you're a veteran, they think that about you.
But they just they see that and they automatically think, oh, well, you're a Nazi and all that. But it opened up a lot of conversations, at least back in the day. Then that was able to do that. But one Chinese guy did come, and he had dual citizenship, and he was recording what was going on, and he was so mad, man. He was almost crying tears. I mean, his face was he was just so mad.
Yeah, calling people a Nazi doesn't work anymore, or racist doesn't work anymore.
Well, that just means you don't agree with them now. They've dumbed it down so much that when they call me a Nazi, I'm like,
I know it. Now we brush it off, but this Chinese guy, he was so mad, and he was asking me, because he was recording this, and he was going to secretly send, because he can't just send this video back home, you know. I mean, he has to sneak it to his family. But he's saying, why are they burning our nation's flag? Can you explain to me, soldier? You explain to me, veteran. Why they burn our flag? You know, and they were burning. Antifa was burning the American flag, and here's this guy. He still has Chinese, dual citizenship, but American. You know, he's in America sending stuff back home to China, but he did it legally. But he was so mad. He's like, don't they understand? Don't they understand the freedom?
Yeah.
There's no other.
They don't. They don't. They don't.
We have the right.
That's the problem.
Name a country that's going to let you burn the flag and get away with it and do all this.
If you burn the Mexico flag next to the southern Mexican border wall, you go to jail.
Wow.
But by the way, that's something that you guys can say to them out there, Chris. Like Mexico has a southern border wall, and if you burn their flag, you go to jail. Absolutely.
They don't have First Amendment rights in Mexico.
No,
they don't have the same rights we do. That's for sure.
I know, but and in other places, I even have a video I did, like the top 10 worst places to go illegally immigrate to. Singapore, Kane, they'll beat your ass with a stick. There's Saudi
for real.
Saudi Arabia, they put you in town square in Saudi Arabia and flog the shit out of you.
Yeah, you can't pull your, GL whatever it is, over there in Saudi Arabia. They'll throw you off a roof.
Well, and then like North Korea, it's an immediate execution. North Korea place. There are other places that are like that. Turkmenistan is another one. It's crazy. They have no idea how good they got it. It's the only damn place that people hate this country and they refuse to leave.
They don't want to leave.
I'll buy your one-way ticket to whatever the fuck piece of shit country.
This country for granted. I want to see them go to any other country for a month and see how they feel about our country.
Nico, I have a question for you.
Palestine.
Do you remember, Nico? I'm about to bring you back a little bit. Do you remember being a grown-up adult on September 12th? 2001.
God.
The day after. The day after September 11th.
Oh yes.
Do you remember how damn patriotic? And the only people who weren't super patriotic were all the Middle Eastern people, and they weren't loud and obnoxious. They were scared out of their fucking minds, weren't they?
Yes.
You remember that shit? Do you think right now, if that happened today, like 25% of the country would fucking celebrate?
Yeah.
You want to start a civil?
Or they would blame Trump.
Yeah.
Oh,
you understand what I'm getting at, right? You get my point. Like that was the most patriotic moment I've ever experienced in my whole life is September 12th, 2001.
And I was living in LA and they were patriotic. I mean, LA, it was crazy. It was beautiful. Yeah. And I tell people, it's not like, the Patriots aren't for, this. I mean, we're not
country came together
and all these things. We love what America used to be, what it's supposed to be, what the Declaration of Independence and all of the Constitution, all of that stuff. That's what we're about. Mm-hmm. And they just think we're just I don't know.
I had a W. It was before I became one, but I had a WWF ticket for that day, Tuesday. September 11th, and it got postponed to 2 days later on a Thursday, and the show ended, and 1 hour later we were all still in the arena singing the national anthem. They had to have the cops come in and get on the mic and tell us all to leave. The Rock and the Stone Cold were in the ring with both belts, and Vince McMahon the whole damn locker room was out there. We were all chanting USA for like 45 fucking minutes, like almost 20,000 people. All in unison, no politics, no fuck you, no protest.
That's how we're supposed to.
It wasn't like it is now. Back then, I didn't know anything about politics until the last maybe like 7-8 years. you know, and
You know a lot. You learned a lot.
It was never about politics growing up or with, you know, like I'm sure I was friends with all kinds of different types of people, especially growing up in California. It wasn't all about, but nowadays in today's climate, you can't live in today's climate and be ignorant about politics because it's so prevalent. You know, there's so much to be worried about that if you're not paying attention at least to politics, then you're missing out. You know, you're not in the loop, and you're gonna be behind whenever shit actually hits the fan. You know,
yeah, it's kind of sad because when we were younger, we were friends with people. We didn't even care what their ethnicity was or what nothing. We were just friends with them.
I guarantee you, I had girlfriends in my life that were liberal, and I didn't fucking even know. I guarantee you, because we didn't talk about that shit. Well, but they didn't. But hold on, Tommy, they didn't always do that until just recently.
Tommy,
you know, they didn't do that until recently, man. It wasn't like that in like 1999 and 2003, 2007. It wasn't like that. 2010, it wasn't like that. So I guarantee you, like I know for a fact that I dated. Some that are now I see their Facebook page and they're all like super liberal. I'm like, whoa.
It's the political divide.
Whoa,
now, like
whoa.
10, 15 years ago, man. I mean,
didn't give a shit.
So far out there.
Yeah. I didn't.
It's because of TDS, not Tommy derangement syndrome, but Trump derangement syndrome. TDS is a serious disease in this country right now. Like we need to find a cure.
I also call it truth.
We need to get a mandatory vaccine for TDS.
The thing is, a lot of people haven't gotten the memo, and this is some of my family included, who are Democrats. They just have the TDS, even though the conservatives are doing the right thing. They're stuck in the middle, and they don't realize the Democrat Party left them a long time ago.
Do you know who I feel for? I feel for white,
white
younger men, like the age from 16 to 30. I feel for them because I was literally in a work meeting and they said, can we have our next speaker not be a white man? I feel for them.
What?
I do. I think it's going to be very difficult for them. Yes. And it was literally, and there were 30 people in the meeting, and guess what? They were all white, liberal women.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and you're asking for this next speaker to not be. It was completely ridiculous.
Hey, wait, somebody's saying in Climatics chat that Kellyanne is stating Nico can see her outside her window right now. She's saying that she's
famous. Does she want to be on?
Because she's looking where you live. Oh my goodness.
She's looking for clout, probably.
She's gonna catch a cloud of mace, and I'm not gonna say nothing.
She's not out there. She's so full of shit.
Yeah, go feed. They're such liars.
They're just trying to find out where. Well, they probably are.
Yeah, they don't know where I live. They don't know what apartment I'm in.
I got to say this sometime in the show. It doesn't got to be now, but I've got a whole spiel about me and Nico living here. I think a lot of people don't realize what it's like that even when we do have patriots that show up or don't show up, me and Nico, we live here 24/7, man. I mean, this is our reality. The craziness you see at ICE, this is literally our reality in our lives.
Don't dox yourself. Don't dox anything, but like yourself or anything. But y'all live in like the same complex or the same area or the
same building.
Same building.
Yeah,
y'all are neighbors. Okay, y'all are neighbors.
Yeah.
Okay. Also,
everybody else needs to go back to their nice little neighborhood.
So y'all did y'all know?
They know where my love, man.
So did y'all meet through all this and realize?
Upstairs.
Did y'all meet through all this and realize you live next to each other, or did you already knew each other from passing?
I did not know him at all. It was crazy how we met. Yeah, really grateful.
We've all met and become one big family. Like when we're together, it's just peace and relaxation and good times.
I know.
It's really nice. Unless we're dealing with Antifa, even then when we're together, it's a lot better than when we're by ourselves.
Or unless Tommy goes and says
each other. When we're getting harassed or somebody's getting hurt, it's like in a split second, you guys are right there. I mean, it's completely it really saved my ass in my neighborhood and everything like that. And I've got my mom so grateful and everything like that because of these guys. And you know how brave they are? I mean, they're in the minority, and for them to come out here, and I'm glad we're not at ICE anymore. That's good. But I mean, just before, it takes a lot to come out and deal with this shit night after night,
It's physically and mentally draining, and that's a fact.
I do want to add this out there too, man. I don't think people really realize that me and Nico, we're left holding the bag at the end of the day. I mean, I'm so grateful for all the new family I have. I call them family now, the Patriots, straight up family. I mean, I met Nico, met Tommy, met so many boots on the ground Patriots now. I'm so glad we're still able to do flag waves and withdrawing from ice now, Let them have it. Let them go nuts and act a fool.
Yeah, I want to do it.
They won't be able to blame us for them being out there acting violent if we're not out there. It bothers me that there's not going to be, because they're going to run pretend media off. They're going to run anybody with the camera off. Yeah. And then there's not going to be no video evidence.
On their own.
They already are, just like they did with Sandy. Just like they did with Sandy. They already are.
They're just out there. It's a shell of a building. It's going away. It's just retarded that they're out there still,
I also wanted to add this too, man. I'm so thankful just for everybody's chats, just for the encouragement I've got, just for all the Portland Patriots.
Oh, is there chat going on? I don't see
chat. I can't see chat either, but just
you just pull time. Mine or Climatic's
stream and just mute. Just mute the stream so you can see the chat. And if it's a question, if it's a direct message or a question, well, I have the ability to like put things on the screen, like physically put them on the screen. So you guys,
thank you for the 10 gift memberships.
That's awesome, Tommy. So you guys are out there, like you said, like you go home, but you're still there.
Still here.
So is it worse when it's no Patriots, then they just have free reign, the Antifa, or is it worse when the Patriots are out there and kind of give like that other side, that combatant thing,
I almost want to say it really depends on the circumstance, the day, and what event they have going on.
Can I ask you?
If it's like a no Kings thing, even if there's not many Patriots around, or after the Patriots go around, I mean, they're so hyped up. Even after that, the weekend when no Patriots came out, they were so hyped up and mad. They just went absolutely nuts on ice, and there wasn't even that many of them. They were just absolutely going.
That was when they broke the fence open, right?
And all that. That was no Kings. They might have done it afterwards too. I'm not
sure. The no Kings is when they broke the fence open, Tommy. And then the exact way they broke that fence open, like shoulder to shoulder, kicking it at the same time, throwing rocks, having rocks piled up. Did y'all know that they did that in like 4 or 5 different cities? That was organized. They have training. I'm sorry, but in 24 hours, you get over 200 professional signs made with websites at the bottom.
Yeah. All over the nation. Yeah.
Who the fuck is paying for this shit?
Remember Soros, we already know, for one, George Soros. I mean, it's just, and the thing is, when they're saying they're finding out where the money comes from, no, they already know where the money is. They're just connecting the dots up to it. And just remember the BLM, when there'd be, like in Minneapolis or Minnesota, wherever, there'd be pallets of bricks. Like all of a sudden, pallets of bricks on street corners.
I remember that. I
remember that too.
I was just thinking, and even at the time, I was thinking, man, what kind of conspiracy theorist is this? And then all these pictures that come out, and you start seeing it. And
can you imagine if Trump was actually a king?
It's a peaceful protest, getting beer bottles thrown at him. Like
the slimiest thing they do, though, is they pick on people that are alone. Yeah, they pick on people that are out there and they're vulnerable. That is low. It's slimy. It's cowardly.
You just made me think of Ryan.
Indivisible. No, Indivisible is one that is a organization that plans and funds a lot of this shit. Man. Indivisible. Indivisible.
I just thought of so many people.
Little stupid protests they have on the sides of the roads. I go to a lot of them, and it's Indivisible. That is true. Somebody said Indivisible plans a lot of this stuff, and I see that name a lot. Operation Inflation, stuff like that. These are the things that they use to. Man.
I mean, and it's not just happening here, because we have a friend. I don't know if you guys caught this episode, but we have a friend named Zach X.
See, and that's what I'm scared about. Somebody's going to defend themselves and then have to fight in court.
He's facing 15 years.
Yeah, the guy pushing the stroller with the baby in there, first of all, and then taking a swing at him. And what's he do?
He
He
started
just
it, yeah.
steps back and then clocks the guy. It's not even like he goes ballistic. He clocks him once and didn't even knock that guy out. That guy was just like, blah, blah, blah. And then
Like
what's
Tommy,
he do?
they're
Take him
just
to
waiting
court.
for you to do something like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's their MO.
It's really sad that we have to feel like we can't defend ourselves. We have to feel like we're gonna. At this point, I have to feel like I have to let them hit me first. Like I have to be violently attacked before I'm able to confidently defend myself. Because if I preemptively defend myself, even when they're getting in my face and threatening me, if I preemptively defend myself, I feel like I will absolutely go back to jail. And that's really fucked up feeling to have, knowing that this is the people that I deal with on a daily basis.
Fuck?
And it's they want me to be able, because they know deep down inside it's hard for me not to preemptively defend myself. I'm not the type of person to let myself get hit first. But I've had to channel a different side of me and calm myself, and I've learned not to let these people agitate me or trigger me into acting first. And it's really hard to do, and it's sad that we all have to feel that way. Just like you at the park the other day, that chick getting in your face after you being attacked at ICE and hit with the metal bottle and having stitches in your head. There's no reason why you should feel like you have to wait until you're physically attacked.
Thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. What the fuck?
What?
Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Holy shit. Thank you so much.
Good for you.
Thanks for you already heard, if you've heard how much Climatics is paying just to run this StreamYard.
Yeah,
I mean, him and Tommy.
so much. Yeah, thank you.
You
so
know,
much.
they're not. It costs them. All I can say is
So
it
what, do you have
costs
to
them
give
money
those
and time.
memberships to people now? Is that
No,
what
it's automatically done. They already got them. It's in the chat. It scrolls through the chat. Yeah.
Nice, man.
Actually, those memberships on the channel, Tommy gets a lot too. They will change your life. I had, I think I peaked at like 1,300 memberships.
Dude,
that's a lot of money.
Memberships help out a lot.
That's so much. It was so much money. It was crazy. So I want to look. I know this is weird for some people because they're not used to people like me. But like, I'm a civil engineer. I work from home completely. I am very, very fortunate, and I know I am. I want to help everybody. That's why I help Tommy. Like I'm his video editing AI. I'm the Q&A for everything he needs.
Yeah.
So I mean, I want to help everybody. I try to. I want to. All I want is your friendship. That's it. I don't want any money. I don't want anything else from anybody.
He wants me to stop talking shit about his nose, but I told him that's no deal.
Dude, I started following you because I would hear Tommy all the time on his lives. He would always say, "Thank you, Climatics." He would always call you out, and that's how I started following you.
Well, I always
that's what I used to call him, Climactics. Climactics instead of Climatics.
I'm hearing this too. I had no idea you were a veteran at the time either, brother. I didn't know. Like, man.
Yeah, I was in from 95 to 03.
What branch?
Army, Texas Army National Guard, most of it, and I was under the governor when I was in the Army was George W. Bush.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and it was interesting.
Overseas time as well.
Yeah, I was on Eagle Base in Bosnia, and in Sarajevo.
Whose phone is that?
It's mine. It's my little brother calling me from prison.
Are you serious?
Oh, shit. You have to get it?
You got it.
No, he'll call me back. He's just gonna ask me money.
Wait. I'm gonna crash the fuck out.
I talk to him every day. I just send him a TV. He probably wants me to send him more money.
Thank you for another 50 fucking gifted members.
Wow, you guys.
Wow, man.
Yeah, me
oh, shit.
Shout out to AHA. My goodness, man.
Jesus, dude.
The female energy. Woo!
Wow. Wow. Nice. Thank you. Sure appreciate it for these guys.
You know what?
Hey, they're putting in the time.
You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna donate some money to Tommy's next Feed the Homeless thing. So you can add
Yeah.
you can add some pizzas, you can add some other clothes. And also guys, what I'm gonna help Tommy do is I'm gonna help him, and maybe Nico and Chris, if you guys want to be involved in this somehow since you're local, I want to set up a PO box and get a place where people can send supplies that can be handed out. Some people don't want to send money, but they might send a pack of t-shirts or underwear
We need to
or
get
toiletries or toothbrush, anything.
in on that too.
I'm gonna make an Amazon wish list that's specifically for us passing stuff out to the homeless.
Right.
And I'll post it either tonight or tomorrow.
But also
and then you guys can repost it.
Also individually post a PO box so that people can just send. Because hey Tommy, a lot of people have.
He's calling me back.
I
guess I'll answer it, Chris.
Okay.
Just mute it.
Yeah, mute it. I'll mute you, Tommy. I'll
No, I got it.
Okay. You know, I live in Houston, and we have a huge homeless problem here, and it's really bad because you can kind of tell the difference. There's two different classes. There's people who are not really homeless, and then there's really homeless. And it's so hard because you don't know whether the person's going to walk around. They've caught people walking around the corner and getting in like Lexuses and like cars after their shift. I mean, it's a huge city. They're out there. You figure they get $5 to $10 every hour on a stoplight, tax free, and they're out there every day. Some people give them $20. Some people give them food or gift cards or whatever.
Yeah.
They
How's
make
your
it
protesting scene over there?
There isn't any. We had an Iranian flag wave, just like kind of you guys did. They handed out roses, which is apparently some huge deal in Iran to give roses out. It's not like us and Valentine's Day. It's something way, way bigger there. There was 0 protesters. I'm trying to get involved with the guy who organizes it. He's got like over 40,000 followers on X, so he's not a small-timey guy. I'm trying to get in touch with it because I want to go out there. I have a GoPro. I want to go out and IRL film it. We don't have any ICE. ICE is in our city deporting people. I see them up and down the street all the time. The city is a liberal-run city, and they did just say that they were not going to work with ICE, but they all have to answer to Greg Abbott. So I don't know how that's going to work out.
It's so weird. I've got people on my chat from Texas, and they're like, none of this shit would fly.
No, like the whole thing with like the cops, and I live in. You ever seen the judge with the nerdy one with the bow tie and the glasses who like throws the book at people? You know who that is? I'll see if I can get a picture of him. I live in his city. Our cops would eat. I'm sorry, they would eat your cops for breakfast.
Really?
Oh yeah, like the girl who threw the hot tea at Tommy.
Yeah.
Then she just walked ginger. Our cops would have tased her on the way to talk to her. At 100%. They would have been happy to tase her.
I do got to go on a rant in a little bit.
Please do. No, go. This is your show.
I've got to do the rant just because living here in the building, but man, I gotta say I'm so thankful. I get so much encouragement, met so many people, online friends now and that. But the 1%, and usually it's Patriots that I get the most crap from. And it's not just me, but Portland Patriots. Oh, you guys are pussies. You guys are blah blah. And they don't realize it's 10 guys sometimes versus 1,000. But the thing I want to put out there is it's not about being tough. My primary goal, it's shifted more into just security for my neighbors. I get tired of watching my neighbors getting beat up. Drives me nuts, man. I can't take it. But just to be able to have the talk like Charlie Kirk, literally have talk, have dialogue. Even if you don't agree on everything, there is a whole lot we do agree on. Down core, unless you're a straight up crazy anarchist. But the thing I really want to put out there just for you guys out in chat land, if you're in a nice, beautiful red state or something that doesn't have craziness, what you don't realize, like what Tommy was saying, literally, I'm prepared now for the hospital, prison, and death. Now, most likely, if things keep going the way they're going, truthfully, one of them is going to happen probably soon. Most likely 2 of them. That's the price I have to pay to live here in Portland. If I, just like Tommy says, if 10 of them come at me, I'm not Superman, but I don't want to die alone. I'll put that out there. Man, I got to be careful with my words here. But I'm just saying, Now, if I survive an incident, now I'm before a Portland jury, and what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Where's the DA going to go? So, I mean, that's just the reality of life here. So the one warning I want to put out, because 99% of these keyboard warriors who say they would show up, well, if you got 100 friends, then you're going to do what you're going to do, but 99% of the keyboard warriors who think, well, I would go there and, you're not bashing heads. You ought to be popping. You ought to be, well, when you're boots on the ground and you want to get here and do that, I'm not going to be with you because that's not who I'm about. But second of all, when you do that, and if you survive and you are the 1% who says this stuff and you are that bad man going to do that and pop heads, what's going to happen when you go before the jury? It's automatic prison. End of rant. I mean, just living here.
You said end of rant.
All right, end of rant.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
just saying. I mean, illegal ramifications. You dial 911 here, you're not getting any help. You better have friends that can drive you to the hospital, like Nico.
We don't have a time frame.
He came down 10 minutes away, grabbed her, picked her up, drove her to the hospital.
Yeah, I hadn't even met Rain, and he came out and did that. I was like, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
and
then
cool.
and not Tina as well. He was ready to drive her as well. But I mean, if we didn't have friends or not Tina to help pull her inside, what would happen? I was out sick that day. The one day I'm out sick, not out there, So we have to know people. We have to know friends.
So that's a good question. You segued me quite nicely. I appreciate that. And we have no time frame. So if you want to go on a 20-minute rant,
don't tell me that.
No.
Don't tell me that.
First of all, shout out to Dustin Jur in the chat, friend of the show.
Dustin.
Love you, brother.
I can't believe what a contrast in people Dustin versus his brother are. So here's a question for you. Hold on, Tommy. Let's him.
I agree about Dustin, by the way.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Love him, man.
Brother, hold on. It's the podcast. Say what's up.
Oh, what's up, podcast?
What's up, Robert? What's your brother, Tommy? What's your brother's name?
Casey.
Casey.
You guys can write my brother at Kern Valley State Prison. Casey.
Yeah.
We'll have a special episode of Town Hall Tuesday for him when he gets back. We'll have him on the show. Yeah, we'll have him on the show. Why not? Why wouldn't we?
That's rough.
Do you think two questions? It kind of piggyback on what you were saying and also kind of lead into other stuff. So question is do you think that the leftists, all those, whatever you want to call them, Antifa, do you think that they're all friends like you guys are all friends? Would they come to the aid of each other like you guys do? Or are they out there individually for their own benefit?
I want to say a mixture, and here's where it's going to get interesting, is we're literally going to see it. We already know what's going to happen. I mean, just like Tommy's saying, we're all us patriots are talking about. We already know as less and less patriots go out there, and we're going to be doing our own other stuff, away from ICE, who are they going to be going after? Whoever has a camera. So Nathan, he's already in big trouble. Sandy got ran off. I mean, we're going to start seeing the tribalism break down. And the difference between them, and I want to say patriots, is sure, we have some infighting too. We're all humans. But here's the thing is we have morals. Even though we don't agree on everything, we have a moral framework, truth. Just because if I don't agree with somebody, then hey, maybe I might get mad at him a day. But hey, we're still standing. We can still talk. We can still shake hands. Now on the left, if you don't have a moral framework, all I can say is we're going to see what's going to happen. We already know.
Yeah, you're going to get Sandy,
man. So I think it's going to be tribe eat tribe out there with them, man. Their little cliques. We're going to see it.
Yep, and what was her name? Melina, the Indian chick we were just talking about.
Tracy, I believe.
Tracy Molina. I'm pretty sure I just seen a post from her, and she was talking about Operation Inflation as white supremacy, and they're part of the problem.
Wow, no kidding.
Did you see my Maxine Dexter white supremacy video about the milk? That she said, Maxine Dexter said that white milk in schools is an example of white supremacy.
Are you?
Oh man, you can't make this stuff up.
She didn't say it like on her channel with her video. She said it on a microphone at a podium at a speech.
Oh my God, America's so dumbed down. This is crazy.
Man,
I
the one thing I got to remember, this can't be all of America, you know, not all of it.
No, it wouldn't happen
This
in.
is just-
It wouldn't happen. I mean, we have our own problems with that Epic City, that Muslim thing here, where they're having to shut down. Where like they've come in and bought land, and they're making their own communities
I
with
remember
land that they
trying.
bought.
Oh
Yeah.
man, nobody wants to live under
Because
Sharia
they're
law.
like Texas.
Man.
Texas is the size of Europe, so there is a lot like people come from other. They're like, why don't Americans have passports? Well, it's because we have everything we need right here. You can go your whole life and never see all of the United States.
Yeah,
Yep.
seriously.
Texas is huge, so there is a lot of open land in Texas, and if it's bought out by some corporation or like the Chinese pot farmers that were buying land in
Are there a lot of Muslims
Pennsylvania.
there?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah, but they
What
but
is
they
it that Texas? Where is it where that
Epic.
chick got up on the stand and was like, "I rebuke you"?
Oh,
in the
that
name of
was
Jesus.
that was
That was
Dallas.
in Texas.
That was in
Yeah, they were-
Dallas. Yeah.
She was
It's
one brave lady.
Man,
it's
That was an awesome
but we
video.
have a lot of cowboys here. I mean, real cowboys, not like you stopped at Burger King for lunch, so you think you're a cowboy. I'm talking about actual people who have ranches and farms and rustle cattle, and we got a lot of good old boys here. They're picking
You're
a fight.
telling me
They're picking
they
a
work
fight
for
with
a
the
living, do they?
yeah. They're picking a fight with the
Man.
wrong state. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, they definitely are.
But that's one thing I really appreciated with the Iranian flag wave is getting to talk to those people who have family there, who escaped from Iran and still have family there. It's like, man, they're so appreciative of the U.S., but the last thing they would want is to be under Sharia law, man.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
and
it's-
then they
it's
see our
nuts.
liberals doing what they're doing, and they don't get it. They're like, "Why are you protesting? We're so happy." Like, what the fuck?
And and the liberals don't realize, I mean, they're the cannon fodder, man. Even these Antifa out here, man, some of them are like banding up with some of them that are Muslim. They don't realize that if the Muslims were ever to take power, they would be the first ones tossed off the roof.
Okay,
They'd
like
be the sheep. I mean, it's
Western
it's
Europe.
nuts.
Western Europe is the size of Texas is big, man. Texas is big.
Hey, Tommy, is your chat under Tommy Boy 420 YouTube?
It's Tommy TV, Tommy Space TV.
I had nothing to do with the TV part though. People are like, will you have them put TV on the end just like you? I'm
No,
like,
everybody was like Tommy TV, Tommy type.
Yeah,
Tommy
yeah.
TV, so I just made it.
It
easy.
rolls.
Yeah.
I put TV on mine, so when I play games, people ask me about it.
Yeah.
That's why.
I want to see what your chat's up to. So.
Oh my
My
god!
chat's pretty awesome. Too Big to Rig just said,
How many viewers you got?
I hope they are ashamed for generations for what they have been doing to ICE. Thank you, Too Big.
And last night in the spaces, I don't know if you probably don't want more of this in your life, so you probably ignore the spaces. But the
Guess
stuff,
who doesn't join spaces?
yeah, the stuff that the things that they were saying last night is just so dangerous. I thought it was a clown show. I didn't realize just how, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it publicly. I did not realize until last night just what a threat to this country and a danger Pam is. She really is. These young, impressionable people follow her, look at her as a mother or even a grandmother type of person. They look up to her. She has a history of things like that. I don't think she's dumb at all. I think she knows exactly what she's doing. She's already 73. She's not going to, 30 years from now, what the fuck does she care about America? She's not going to be here. I'm being serious. Like the natural order of things, people die. But what she was saying last night was horrible.
I honestly think Pam is a little bit losing her brain cells. Like she's not the same as she used to be. She's slower. She doesn't like when she has her spaces. Pam hardly ever even talks. Everybody, her little minions, her little co-hosts, they answer every question. They respond to every question. They don't give Pam's time to answer. The only time Pam is speaking is when she's going on her little dialogues that she's memorized.
Well, and also
it's sad.
They give other people uninterrupted 10 minutes to say whatever goofy shit they want. But when someone like Tommy or even someone like Mr. Bill, who kind of skates the line a little bit on who he's a patriot, but he's still a content creator. He's not out there on the streets. But like Tommy was there. They interrupted every 5 seconds. You're free to agree with them, and that's it. And that's it.
Yeah.
If you don't agree with them, you're a fucking Nazi.
They booted me because I was making too much sense, and they couldn't keep it on track, so they just kicked me out.
She made it seem like that they were, and I don't mean to occupy this, I'm sorry, but she made it last night seem that they were the ones saving the country from us, and someday we would all thank them for what they're doing for America.
And I think that they honestly believe that. I think that they honestly believe their own lies, which is a really dangerous place to be in. But I'm like, let them eat their own. I mean, it's been crazy. I've been watching them out there at night without the Patriots there, and they're nuts, and they're all fight. There's a lot of infighting going on, and so let them keep doing that. And this little Kellyanne, whatever the hell her name is, whatever, she's not wanted by anybody. No group wants her. I mean, so she's just kind of, this little thing hanging out, trying to fit in somewhere. So, that's basically what it's down. It's just these degenerates that just
Pocket Sandy is in my chat. He said, my opinions are worth hearing and the lies are from all sides. Table it. I beg for some help. This violence is getting out of control. I can't believe my opposite side is the only ones with video.
I have been so cool to Pocket Sandy. And
I've always been nice to Sandy.
And you know what? I was in a chat. I think Danny Rebel's chat. Was it Danny Rebel's chat? I don't remember. I was in a chat with Pocket Sandy, and I invited an episode of Town Hall Tuesday, and I don't know. He said no. What am I going to do?
Sandy, we would love to have you on the show.
We'll be fair. I'm not going to insult you.
You can get your side of it out. We would love to have you on your show, and you on the Town Hall Tuesday one of these weeks, so you can express your side of what happened.
We've always accepted her opinions and her thoughts. So
yeah, I've always said Sandy is the only one that will actually have conversation.
And I'm sorry if I said he or she. I don't know, man.
Well, it's a man, but that's besides the point. That's not the point.
I don't even care about that. I like that's the only Sandy is literally the only person out there that I never thought in my mind might attack you.
Yeah.
Right.
Am I wrong? I'm just watching. Y'all are out there. Am I wrong?
No, I've said it
you're
tons of times.
You're exactly right.
I've said it tons of times. He's not on our side.
Right.
He doesn't believe the same things we do about a lot of stuff, but he doesn't believe everything that they believe in also. He actually wants it to be nonviolent out there. He doesn't want the Black Bloc or the Patriots being violent, and I can respect that.
Yeah,
he actually
de-escalated a lot.
He de-escalated when they were getting in Ghostface's face with the megaphone. He was like, "Hey, that's not necessary. It's fucking with me too." He's got in the middle of a few interactions, and now Antifa is punishing him for that. They're saying, "Hey, you're sticking up for these fascists. They're not humans. They're not worth you sticking up for them. So now we're going to run you off." And that's not okay.
Go ahead, Nico.
What's unfortunate is because when you have conversation like Sandy, that's when you actually move the needle. That's when actually things change. And the way they're doing it, nothing will change. I don't see why they don't see that.
Can I say something to Sandy? I really, really mean this. And I don't know you. I live in Texas, completely on the other side of the country. Look, you can still be a patriot, an American citizen, love your country, and still live the alternate lifestyle that you want to live. We don't care about that. We care if you love the country. We have friends of ours are gay, they're whatever. I could care less if you love America. I don't care less if you wear the dog mask. Oh, you can wear it on Town Hall Tuesday. I don't care. It has nothing to do with that. So if that's part of your decision on like, oh, they're not going to accept me, you wave the American flag, I'll accept you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Pocket Sandy did get attacked by his own side.
Yeah, I watched the video. He did. They attacked the shit out of it. It wasn't like a tiny little attack.
If anybody has any other video from any other angles of that night, can you guys send it to Pocket Sandy and send it to me also if you're not following Sandy?
Hello, Shane Noakes.
Send it to me so that you know, he wants to gather it all together. So let's help him do that.
Yeah,
Hey.
see, that's what his community does, and then we've got our community that helps, and that we bring each other up. Even if we're all live streamers, nobody's competitive. No, I mean, everybody's trying to be supportive of each person. That's why I love the community.
You know, people in the chat are saying, you know, Sandy's a mole, don't trust it. There's no reason to talk to him. Like, why should we act like they act? Why can't we have a conversation with him? What's it gonna hurt? What's it gonna hurt? What's it gonna do negative?
I get that people don't like Sandy, and I get that they don't trust him. Like, it's hard to trust people on the left. But if he's a mole, then why would his own people run him out violently, steal all of his shit?
So we have a
run him out violently.
Right. So we have a town hall of him crashing. So we have a town hall video of him crashing out for 2 hours saying the wildest shit ever. Why is that bad? So we, you know what I'm saying? So we have a town hall of him actually like agreeing with you and agreeing, you know, hey, look, why is that bad? Why is this bad?
To be able to get his side out and we actually have a conversation about it, you know, because he is willing to talk. So he would be great to be on the show and actually discuss how they did them, you know.
Tommy, say hi to Butterknife Noakes. He's here.
Yo, Noakes, what up, Butterball?
Nico, do you see, Nico, that it's almost like this is like a show, like a cast of characters? Yes. Like other places, you just got random people, but down at actually Portland Ice, you know, you got this nicknames, and you got Mace Face, and you got this person, you got all these different personalities, and it's like
there's an element of comedy to it.
Yeah, thank you.
Like Spider Mike, it cracks me up because he's ridiculous. It's fucking funny shit. You know?
I'm scared. I'm scared of myself. I don't know if I should be around him.
I mean, these people, you can't make this stuff up. It's strange.
I don't know if because
they're just bizarre characters, and they're all characters, and I think about them all much too much.
You know, Chris, you know what scares me about that is that I know a lot of loud, aggressive, big people who are not tough, but they play one on TV. You know what I mean? And then.
You know, the small guys that don't say a word that you would be holding back because you know these.
Right.
In a heartbeat, not
like
twice.
Josh, like Josh.
Josh.
Yeah. But Josh should give it just as good as he gets.
That's what I'm saying. He's the little guy who fuck that. You have to break. You have to hold Josh back. Is what I'm saying.
If you ever came down here, I would not want you to go to ICE. But if you ever came down there and we're smiling and we're talking, and all of a sudden you go silent, I'm pulling you back because I'm going to go to prison, brother. You're going to get knocked out.
No, I know. I appreciate. Thank you.
Because I know what he would do, and this is how soldiers watch.
And you will not pay for your drinks or food for the rest of the weekend. I will.
It honestly takes a lot of time of dealing with these people to be able to hold yourself back. You know, my wife tells me
you do it really. You're really good at it, Tommy.
Insanely impressed she is about me holding myself back recently. You know, in the beginning, I wish I would have known their tactics when I first went out there because the old me was still inside of me. You know, and I was very reactive. Now I know their tactics. I know what they want. They want me to go back to jail. They want me to react first. I can take a punch. I could take a hit. You know, so at this point, I'm just gonna. It sucks that we have to wait for them to hit us. That's the only thing that bothers me. But
just have people around you.
Yeah.
Well, I got to say, it takes that discipline, and I also want to say it takes love, because at the end of the day, these are human beings we're dealing with.
Yeah. And
even
I don't
though
go out there
we'd
for
say
violence.
the worst of the worst, they're humans. I'm not going to hate them now. I might have to defend myself. I mean, that time, and it's not if, it's a matter of when the time's coming. But these are humans. I'm not out there because I hate my enemy. I'm out there because, hey, I believe in the nation, but I also love my country. And that's the thing that's changed it up for me. Or else I would have never gone out there in the first place. I would never care about my neighbors in the first place. I would never care about them either.
The one that worries me the most when we're out at the protests is Tupac One Lay. You know,
Cleveland Brown Jr.
Yeah, Cleveland. Okay, because he shows up, he gets highly aggressive, gets in my face, gets in my personal space, like to where I had to pass my phone off, gets it all riled up, and then he leaves. You know, like that's the and
he cannot sing. Cannot sing around. He's so bad.
He's one that I won't let him hit me first. He can get in my face and put his hands in my face and shit. But as soon as he tries to swing at me, bro, I'm giving him everything that I got, because he comes for the violence. He only shows up when it's tense, makes it more intense, and then leaves when it gets serious.
My daughter punches harder than
right. You still can defend yourself.
But
he punches like a bitch though.
Then he has to go before a jury.
Him pulling that belt out on me at the mayor's house, like that's a weapon. He pulled a belt out, and like I could have defended myself. There was multiple times that day that I could have probably hit him. That in California or in the past, I wouldn't have waited that long before I did. You know, but now I don't want to go to jail and spend one more night away from my wife and my dog. You know, for these idiots. So I have to hold myself back, and it's pretty hard to do. It is. And Chris, when I remember when Chris first started coming out, he was very patient. Like I never really seen him get mad, you know. And then
very rarely it takes certain things.
The first time I seen him get really mad was when it got crazy one night, and everybody was getting maced, and we ended up around the corner in the little alcove underneath your building. Remember, that's the night that MAGA Mountain got maced, and you got maced, and everybody got maced, and they were acting crazy in that little car park, and they kept coming at Chris. And Chris, I've never seen him raise his voice before that. And that dude stopped in his track and was like, I'm just going to do this, you know, like he froze up. And that was the first time I seen Chris angry or yelling or anything. And he was just sick of it, you know? And I'll never forget that day. It takes a lot. Yeah, it takes a lot.
What they say is like,
if it didn't take a lot, if I didn't have that discipline, and if I didn't have love for other people, I wouldn't be out there. Because I mean, it'd be a one-way ticket to jail. I know it.
Okay, so
that's why I'm out there to crush heads, man.
The other night when they attacked Katie, can you tell us what happened? Like how you ended up snatching that little jackass and throwing him on the ground like he deserved? Can you lead us up to that?
I can. There's going to be a lot of stuff I'm going to omit just for tactics and stuff. I mean, it's just part of living here, but that just really set me off.
Happen. Yeah.
I even admitted to BC Preacher later on that I shouldn't have handled it that way. I should have, if I was smart, and I put this on me. A lot of people are blaming Ryan. A lot of people are blaming Katie. If I would have said to go earlier, they would have gone. So I put that on me. I'm just taking responsibility. I should have pulled her out earlier. But the thing was with Seth, he was real sneaky about this. This was a whole setup thing. But he was behind the tree with a whole armful of stuff I'm not going to mention. I'm sure, chat, you all know. If you don't know, you'll find out.
The rubber doo-doos.
Big ones. Yeah, so he was hiding behind a tree, trying to be sneaky, and he was pulling off to the, around the side of it where no camera angle was, and Katie was in between me and Ryan. And me, I was watching everything. I messed up because I didn't stand in between him and Katie. And I pointed out to Ryan, and Katie's like, look, he's behind the tree. He's going to do something. So he's patient. He waits like 30 seconds or a minute. And then he steps out, and he had good aim. So he nailed Katie right in the back or in the leg, one of the two. But I heard the thunk, man, and I lost it. You know, I lost it because, so Ryan went after him a little bit, but then was smart and saved Katie. I went and chased him down, and it's before it could really, click in him. Okay, he's pulling off. No, by then it was too late, and I was grabbing him, and I was straight just macing him down. And that's when Harry came out of the thing, and I'm not making any excuses for him at all. I don't know. But a lot of the Antifa were mad at me later on when I said at first it was stupid. I said it's self-defense, but I meant to say, he just assaulted a woman. How are you going to tell me that I shouldn't?
You're allowed to defend her.
He just assaulted a woman, man. But so I don't know if Harry came out of the blue and just and pushed me down pretty good. Landed on the railroad tracks on my arm. Hey, I can still take a hit though. But anyways, they landed.
Wait! You landed on the railroad tracks on your arm?
Yeah, man. Because I had Seth down. I just maced the crap out of him. Wasted $15 worth of mace. Didn't waste it. I mean, that's what you get when you assault a woman.
Yeah.
You want to make me lose my mind, assault a woman. You
Yeah.
know. And then tell me how
yeah.
how you're on the right side of history because women are expendable. Tell me that.
For no reason.
For no
He
reason.
did it for no reason. All she was doing was
there
recording.
All
That's
she was
it.
doing
Was
Yes,
recording.
just recording. And I've
Yeah,
had
he
conversations with
agitate.
Antifa that night too, saying, "Well, we hate Katie." And I said, "Why? You don't like freedom of the press? You don't like journalism?" Well, she takes and edits. And I said, "She's live streaming right now. You can't lie with the camera." Well, she'll edit later on. Oh, you mean like every other news reporter does? But when she gives you the live feed first and you can see with your own eyes. I mean, even like with Nathan, or I don't even want to say so much as him, but I mean, just like stuff I won't agree with him on.
I drank one.
If his camera's going, then hey, his camera's going,
You
you know. So man. But anyways, Harry pushed me down and all that, and he said, "Stay down." And I told him no. I mean, he's out of his mind if he thinks, you know,
And
depending
Harry
on
was
but
Pam's bodyguard. Just to let
yes,
everybody know.
Pam's bodyguard. So he's tall like me. Now, I want to say this. Now, I don't know because I've had conversations with him before.
Chris, how
so
tall
I
are
don't
you?
know. He might not have known that Seth just attacked Katie like that. He might not have known that how hard she got nailed. So, but I don't know.
How tall are you, Chris?
I'm 6'3".
Holy cow.
6'3".
Okay. Yeah, I'm not that tall.
And
He's a tall mofo.
I'm I got
I'm
some, I need to
5'5",
get
so
some
we're like,
weight off of me. I need to get some weight off of me, but I'm like 230 pounds, something like that.
I'm 5'10", 190.
I'm
Man.
6'1" and 270.
No,
In my wrestling boots, I'm
I'm
6'1"
kidding, see?
though, because I wear
if
lifts.
I'm next to Tommy and I say that, I get in trouble and I get hurt.
What'd
So
you
I
say?
like being nothing,
No,
boss.
no.
Keyboard
Don't make me
courage.
rewind.
You
Don't
have
make
to
me
rewind.
rewind.
I just told you nobody
I'm not
asked.
that fat.
I was like, you were
Oh,
saying, I
nobody
was like,
asked.
nobody asked, man.
I have a real question to ask you, Chris. Seriously, this is sort of deep, but you'll really completely get it. What I'm saying. Do you think that they know how nice you are to them? All of you. Do you think that they realize that you guys could solve this whole problem in 10 minutes if you really wanted to?
No.
I mean, do they
That's a
realize?
great question.
Do they realize what the hell? They're going all out. They're doing all kinds of shit. And you guys are like babysitting kindergartners. Don't they realize that you could like solve this shit?
They seen it Patriot Weekend when everything got taken down. You know, when Americans get sick of what they're doing, they're going to show back up and it's going to happen again and they're not going to like what happens.
I got
You know?
2 things to say to that, and I'm very thankful I'm in this situation right now, and I'm hoping it never changes. But nobody's seen me angry. Nobody's seen me scared where I felt I had to defend my life. Nobody's seen that, and I pray to God that it'll stay that way. But I also want to say this as well. I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of Antifa, even if they don't fist bump or something else, just being able to have dialogue, even the more the antagonizers, where I feel like they don't, and I can't ever trust somebody on that side. I know they'll never trust me, but I feel like they don't want to straight up off me. That there's still some dialogue, or there's still some respect, or at least I have the street credibility that they know when Chris goes out there, he's not going to act a fool and do something real stupid. That they know, okay, well, he's going to grab somebody out, you know. So I've been complimented in ways by different people. Just they know that I'll hear them out. I'll just leave it at that.
Unlike them, we can exercise restraint, you know. That's the difference between us and them, is they have no way to restrain themselves. We can exercise restraint, and that's for sure, you know, because otherwise a lot more of them would be on the ground like that dude Terrell Bowie was, you know. And that dude is a whole nother story. He's ever since we went to court and court shit is over, he's been out there acting like an absolute idiot.
That's the guy with the ears, right?
Yeah,
Crazy.
with the
floppy ears.
It's crazy living like this and with all of this stuff going around. If you're married, that's great, Tommy. But if you're single, you got to deal with people who are going to date you have to listen to this all the time, or you try to, make sure that you manage it good enough, because it's a huge part of your life. And then you have to go to work. Some of us have full-time jobs, and you have to be able to focus at work. It's extremely taxing.
And good luck trying to explain it to people who don't live here and only watch CNN or something like that.
Okay, so
explain what reality is.
Do you? I've asked this question a different way, but I'm going to change the way I ask it. The question I asked before was, what do you think would have to happen to turn that into a regular intersection? So here's my question.
Bulldoze it, make an on-ramp. Bulldoze it. That's what the city plan is, and that's what I hope happens. Bulldoze that whole fucking building.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask you. Well, I was going to reframe it and say, do you think that the only answer is to close that building and relocate it? Not close the ICE in Portland, but just relocate it to somewhere more secure where they can maybe put a big fucking wall or a fence, something
somewhere else.
Like that. Yeah.
I think they're already slowly using somewhere else, because we see the activity has gone down drastically there. I think they've got that place on a skeleton crew, and they're already using somewhere else.
And you said you went inside. It was really nice inside, huh, Tommy?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I mean, I would like to go in there without having to be in the holding tank. But
right. Me in there, man. I gotta.
Hey, but not gonna lie, those ICE agents were legit shit. Like, nice as fuck, bro. Like they were hella respectful. They were basically like smiling and cheeking the whole time. Like, bro, you fucked that fool up, Like, and
they love you, man.
You're just defending yourself, because they knew me at that point. Before that, I remember they were doing a push one day, and I was still allowed in front of ICE. And I was going from each ICE agent to the next one saying, God bless you, bro. America loves you. God bless you. We love you. God bless you. And the one in the middle, like one of the main ones, he wasn't on the outer perimeter, but he was in the middle. He was like, we love you too, Tommy boy. And it fucking pumped me up, bro. It was pretty awesome. So they know
awesome.
Who I am.
Just like the police watch our live feeds, like they know me, which I really like, and they watch us all the time, and that's it's comforting to know that they know that we're supporting them.
Just a couple days ago, the black cop, his last name is Jackson. He said hi to chat from the car.
At the flag wave.
And he was in the car driving by.
Rally. Yeah, he was like, say what's up to the chat.
Just to see that.
Hey guys, we're gonna read all the super chats at the end, okay? So don't think we didn't forget about you.
I do gotta give a shout out to our police too, and this is a hard situation living here. I mean, we dial 911 right now, we don't get nobody. And the difference is, the weird thing is, some weekends we
What? Wait, hold on. What?
So right now, like when Nico got attacked, you dial 911, nobody's. So like I said, Ryan drove from 10 minutes away. Not Tina was ready to take her to the hospital too.
What if you're having a heart attack? Or what if your wife's water just broke? Or what if somebody's breaking it?
You better have friends. You better know how to defend yourself, and you better have friends.
I would normally say Texas is full, don't move here, but we have room for all of you.
We have. Right now, it's the Wild West now, but I'm still giving a shout out to our police officers. And how can I do this? Because the sad situation is, I don't know if people realize this, but with Portland, our mayor is our police commissioner. Did I say that right? Like our mayor is also chief of police, something like that. Not chief of police.
Well, I thought it was Ed something. I thought it was Ed something.
Chief Day.
Chief Day is the chief, but he's like the mayor's like police. The commissioner of the police too.
So the mayor's over him. And so when the mayor says, "Hey, I don't want it to look like the police are assisting ICE," so basically he's telling the police, "I don't want you here on Bancroft Street." Now, what's that do? That creates a power vacuum. So now you have police that aren't able to enforce the law, and you have ICE, but ICE only goes up to the blue line. That's ICE. That's federal property. Here's city property. So when he says no police there, then what happens? It's what we've seen. A power vacuum, boom, you got Antifa in there. Hey, operating freely.
Yeah,
this
people
is the weird thing living
stop
here.
Signs from the ground. You've got people directing traffic. It's
I mean, it's nuts. And that's just the weird thing too living here is you can tell when the cops finally get their hands untied a little bit, is all of a sudden they'll show up, they'll be there, they'll be happy to do their job. But even still, I want to say 99% of the officers, you can see it behind their eyes. You can see it.
I
behind
can
their
tell
eyes.
through the I can tell through the streams that some of
can
them,
see.
some of them are dying to take care of this shit.
We have the chat. You don't see everything that happens out there. There's a lot that happens off camera. A lot of talks with officials is off camera. So we get thanked a lot off camera. But
I'm sure you've talked to the police off camera just like I have, and they've said it straight out their mouth. It's like 80% support ICE, 80% support Trump, support America, and then the other 20% of the police are like Antifa, are like are not sympathizing.
More Democrat, but even still, they still want to be able to do their job, though. At least,
yeah,
man.
exactly.
It's
it's not the cops on the ground that's the problem. I'm sure there's a few, and I've dealt with a few cops on the ground that were probably like the white shirt. There's one white shirt that's pretty chill, but the other ones are useless, I agree with you 100%, and I totally support the police out here, but it's not the people on the ground. It's 100% the people above them.
It's the top.
It's
the top.
It's the commissioner, it's the mayor, it's the governor.
I got the climatics to your answer. I want to say there's two answers, and I've shifted from one to the other of does ICE need to go down? No, so it's weird. So I have two answers, but I did switch over to like what you said, Nico, is that my conclusion now is basically bulldoze the building, go put it in a secure location in the boonies. So if people mess with it, they have no excuse. Handle business. But the first one, and I shifted on this real recently, but I mean, if the police were allowed to do their job, and I don't want martial law, but if the National Guard was allowed to come in just for a month and not even take over, no, not martial law, just assist the police, because here's the sad part is Portland, we don't have enough police officers. During the BLM, I mean, the city, and it goes to us people living here too, the cops got thrown under the bus. Defund the police. We had so many good cops gone, man. We can't get the police
Tommy
back.
told me all about that.
Enough.
All right.
We ain't got enough. So if we had National Guard come in for a month to assist the police, let them do what they need to do, and actually put federal charges on the crazy rioters, not the normal protesters, but the actual crazy ones, I think that would get nipped in the bud so quick.
And we know that the police can go out there and put their boots down and do it, because they did it for a little while after Patriot Weekend. They were enforcing jaywalking. They were enforcing smoking and drinking out in public. They were enforcing all the shit out there. No encampments, and they were doing it for a while, And so we know that they can do it.
Oh, wow.
They're capable of doing it, but they're being told not to. They're being told to allow this to happen. And what is the reasoning behind it?
Wow.
Because I could get behind peaceful protests where they don't block the road, they don't block the federal property, let them come and go as they please. They can go out there and exercise their rights all they want. Absolutely. But right now, they're not being peaceful protesters. Peaceful protesters don't throw huge, heavy objects at ICE agents or journalists. They don't do the violence. They don't do the trashing the area. They don't do the running people off for recording. Like, it's not a peaceful protest. It's a violent riot that at any moment can turn even more violent, like physically life-altering violence. So, it's fucking crazy.
So Oregon hasn't had a Republican governor since 1984. What the fuck?
And you wonder why this country, this city is
so.
We keep voting the same way and getting the same result. And here's the scary part is not all of us, but Portlanders are surprised when the same thing happens over and over.
City status. That's what we need to do.
I have to disagree with the something. Just one small little thing.
What do you mean you have an opinion of your own?
I do. And you know what? Hot take. You're not gonna like it. I don't think getting rid of that building is going to help, because that intersection has become a symbol, and they're going to go out there every night after that to celebrate that they won.
For like 2 weeks, and then as soon as something hot pops off somewhere else, an excuse to destroy something. You're talking about building something.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope
You'd be right for 2 weeks, brother.
Yeah, okay.
We need to put some money on there if I had one.
We need to get rid of mail-in voting, ranked choice voting in Portland for sure. And we need voter ID, and we need a Republican governor.
Yeah, and we're
we need, and sanctuary cities got
and
to
we-
go.
we are
You know,
gonna we
those
are we're gonna have a Jonathan Lockwood on. Hopefully, we're gonna have. I'd like to
Yeah.
also get. I'd also like to get David Medina on. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the
We
worst
should
thing.
have Iceman on too.
We,
He's running.
we are. But he wanted to wait until the actual vote. You know, we are. We're just gonna do it.
it'll be
We're
after
gonna.
the 20th.
Yeah, we're gonna do it strategically, so it's close to the vote. But yeah, we want to have every person that's a Republican that's running in a liberal hellhole, whether it's Portland or Minneapolis or anywhere. We need to try to have them on and like highlight them and get them elected because, you know, people ask me all the time, why you care so much? Well, I live in the United States currently.
That's
mean,
why he served. Look at him. I mean, he didn't just serve for the paycheck. I can tell you people right now.
yeah,
He
it's
didn't
not
do
for
it
the
to get rich.
paycheck.
It wasn't
Yeah.
for the paycheck.
It's not for that National Guard money.
No, no. But
National Guard money.
God bless you guys too for doing this and spotlighting this. I mean, because
Why were you always into politics?
what it comes down
I didn't really care too much, but then when Obama came out, I started paying attention a little bit. But I grew up on Donald Trump with WrestleMania and Mike Tyson. Me and my dad used to get, you know, Tyson fights for 30 seconds live from Trump Plaza. So I grew up on that, and I gave everybody a chance. And so when I saw how much they hated how funny he was and how different, I always said that we needed somebody who wasn't a politician, and we needed somebody like that. Like everything they hate about him, I love about him. I love the way he talks. I love the way he calls people fat and doesn't give a fuck. I just I got into it really heavily. I mean, I made my first video in 2015. I started getting really involved in it. I ended up I probably watched every single rally that he did. I was live streaming to 17 people when Charlie was shot.
Well, people don't realize he was an outsider when he came
Things
into
like
it.
that.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
total outsider to the whole government thing, you know, and that's amazing, and that's what a lot of people wanted because there was so much corruption.
I didn't know I was so into politics until I got into it. I mean, you know, I never really cared when I was younger. I was involved, you know, too involved with doing my own thing, and it wasn't really. You didn't wear your political beliefs on your sleeve like you do now. I mean, like you make now you go and you make, like, as a single person, you might make a dating profile. I would have laughed at you if you asked me what political affiliation I was back then. But now it's like, and it sounds stupid to say this, but now it's like a main thing. Like if you're a liberal, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter if you're great.
I can tell if you're liberal as soon as I meet you.
I would never be able to.
I always have something political on. So
Can you imagine me trying to date a liberal? She's gonna take one look at my channel and lose her fucking mind. That's not gonna happen. It's so weird to even say that politics is a part of my dating criteria.
Yeah.
At this point, it has to be because of what we do. You know, there's no getting away from it, even if we wanted to, which I never would.
They want me to try to fix Maceface.
I'm very proud of what I'm doing in my life right now.
They want me to fix Maceface. What the hell?
All human beings where we're like, I'm who I am, and this is what my affiliation is with politics. But first and foremost, I am, you know, a human being or whatever, and have conversations and all that stuff.
That's right. Tommy, a few people asked about ISIS in the chat. Did they ever wrote you back?
No, and when I went to court for Travis Fatman in a little coat, I stopped at the DA's office and told the lady at the counter, I was like, hey, I need to speak to Kevin Deemer, man. I need to talk about the lady that shot me in the face with a BB gun. And so they were like, well, he's busy. He can't talk right now. And so I was like, I'm going to give you my phone number and my email and everything. And I need you to email me. And he has yet to do so. But he's the one that contacted my lawyer about reaching out to me to talk about the Isis Irving case. So they are doing something. So hopefully I'll find out soon.
In Texas, she would have been a pincushion. You know what I mean? Like in Texas, if she shot a BB gun at you like that, oh, she would have been filled full of lead.
That looked real. I wasn't there on site at the time but
I got
looking at the video, that looked real.
I got a BB gun that my dad gave me. He was born in 1941, so it's an old timey one. And if you look at across the room, it looks like it could be like a 22. It absolutely looks like a 22. 100%.
Nowadays, you can't take chances either.
Yeah, nowadays it was so realistic. They had to put the fake guns. They had to put that orange thing on the stopper at the end. So the kids, but back in our day, you could buy one.
Yeah, you could be walking around with the Uzi and all
I
that.
don't know. Bear Mace has been serving me pretty good, so.
Yeah, you're pretty spot on with that shit.
What do you guys think about using mace? The kind of mace they use, the same type of where it dyes your skin, like they do with the money from the bank, where the money explodes, and some of you rob a bank and it explodes, and now you're pink for 3 months. Like
I think
that would be awesome.
The blue Smurfs running around. Some of them Patriots, some of them Antifa. There'd be a whole Smurf village down here, and I'd be laughing because I'd be the bluest little guy out there.
Yeah, for real, right? Hey, Mace, I'm so sick of Mace, bro.
If I got to put sauce and pepper on my food, then I know something's wrong, and I haven't been maced that weekend. Because usually my food, I don't need to add nothing to it. I got enough hotness on myself.
I think a lot of the times they say the same exact thing. So what I would do if I were you, if I would take some of the things that you hear all the time and throw those sayings in the ChatGPT and let ChatGPT help you make sure that you're factually correct. Like, for example, being in the country undocumented, your visa, and you're undocumented because of that, it is just a civil penalty. However, when you have a president who opens and floods the country, how are you going to figure out? You have to investigate everybody, you know? But that is the truth, that it is that's why they say it's not a crime to be here undocumented. That's walking a tightrope of facts. They're not telling you the whole story. No. It depends on how they became undocumented. That's very important to
and they always talk about due process, and aren't they already going through due process? It might not be a thorough one.
They didn't go through due process coming in. Why the fuck do they get it going out?
Hold on, my camera went away just a second.
Letting you reconnect, Climatics. I do gotta say,
bye, bro.
Yeah, bye. We didn't like your opinion. See what happened?
We booted him. We deported Climatics.
Like, hey, buddy, how are you?
We deported. We imported him back in.
Nice as can be. I that smack to him. No,
he's self-deported and now he's back.
Did you?
But here's the thing: is he came back legally.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that?
All media will agree that immigration's good, but the difference is when you come here because you want to adopt this nation as your own, and you don't want to come here to put in Sharia law or to change it to something else. That's called what do they call that? It's probably like an army tactical term. Where you destabilize and take over a nation or a kingdom or something like that.
Did you see the story? Did you see the story about the dad who self-deported? He did it the right way, went through the process, and 2 weeks later, he was back in the United States with full-on citizenship and full-on papers and everything?
Yeah,
2 weeks.
Yep.
I did. I never mention it because it's against the narrative. What do you think in bringing that up? I mean, you and your truth, man.
You and your truth.
How dare I?
My goodness.
He set a great example for his kids.
I don't understand because, I mean, like you pick a country. It doesn't matter. You can't just go these people, they have convinced themselves that their feelings change what the fact is. I don't even understand how they can think that way.
What would happen if we tried to sneak over into Mexico? Would we get deported?
Oh, 100%.
But it depends if the cartel exists or not.
Oh,
they're led by their emotions. Their emotions are driving all of their decisions, all of their political beliefs, and it's impossible to have a civilized debate with somebody that's driven by their emotions.
That's why nothing personal. I don't mean this in any female disrespect, but that's why the majority of these fucking women are white, 40 plus white women. because they're in their fucking
Liberal
they're
psychos.
where they menopause is making them fucking crazy or some shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Wait. But 8 out of 10 liberal
Man.
women have peepees.
I love you.
So they're not actually.
And then Pam, like in this space last night, it's like a matter of fact, like, and then Tommy said that trans women are not women. It's like, duh. Like, what are we talking about?
That's just a fact, you know? That's when they booted me. That's when they booted me out, I think.
You know what our problem is back in the day when we went to school, we were taught things like biology, and there's other weird words like that.
Hey,
factual
I have
science.
a fix for the whole thing. I can fix
like
their.
Mr. Rogers said,
Oh,
boys
yeah.
are boys from the beginning, girls are girls from the beginning. Only
You know-
girls can be the mommies, only boys can be the daddies.
I can
What's
fix.
scary is a lot of these women are in the healthcare industry. It's
Oh, that's
very
crazy.
Scary.
You know, I can fix the whole thing for them. They wouldn't listen to me. They would think I'm crazy. But if they took every single narrative and everything they say about gender and they applied that to personality, it all makes sense. I have the personality of a woman. I have the personality of a fucking frog. I have the personality of a toaster strudel. Whatever the fuck they believe they are, I don't have to jump into their delusion. But characteristics and personality is way easier of a pill for me to swallow than you're telling me that you can be a different fucking gender.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not right,
gender
Chris.
and sex are the same thing.
Well, you know, to put it how it is, we live in a free country. For rule number 1, don't mess with the kids. Don't do that. Don't mess with the kids.
Right.
That's all right. Oh, sorry. So moving on. But we live in a free country. I can respect your beliefs without having to agree with your beliefs, and that's not hate. That's actually me loving you, and me loving you enough to say that if I feel right or wrong, if I feel you're going for a cliff, and I want to warn you and say, hey, I don't agree with that, then you know I'm entitled to my rights. So don't push your beliefs on me, just like I won't. You know what I believe. You already know. I'm not going to push my beliefs on you, and we can still have dialogue.
They have TDS so bad, Trump could cure cancer on Christmas morning, and they would complain. No matter what he does. That's why you know what's I have a really crazy hot take real quick.
He cared. Oh, give me that cancer back, man. How dare he?
He should come out and say how patriotic breathing is and that he demands that everybody continuously breathe. If you love America, breathe. Yeah. So
you'll see people pass out here in the Pacific Northwest.
You know, they just take things too far for me. Like I don't care who you love. I could care less if 2 men or 2 women want to tie the knot. But if you think I'm going to take my kid to a drag show and teach her she could be a boy, you've lost your fucking mind.
Well, here's the thing too. The mystery has been removed. It's like, who wants to go in the bathroom where both sexes are in the bathroom, and there has to be some mystery there. And I don't want to know who you're having sex with. That's your private business. That I miss that part of life where you have to seek them out. You have to learn about somebody. You have to actually pursue them and learn, because their lives are private. That is a cool thing, you know? But everybody's got to have everything out there for everybody to know, whether you like it or not. And people just, don't need to know everything. That's my.
You don't need to have your sexuality be your whole personality.
Right. No, because there's a lot more to you than that, and you're worth a whole lot more than that. You're not just a piece of meat.
That's what I always say is like, I don't care if you're gay. If you're not making it about your entire personality, it's not my business who you're having sex with, what you're doing. I don't care. But if you're making your whole entire life about identifying as a woman when you're a man, then that just makes you look absolutely mentally ill in my eyes. 100%. You're just a delusional man,
It's not even so much that they think that, it's that they expect us to buy into their shit.
Yeah, I have a trans friend that's like, I don't want to put my pronouns on my email signature at work. That's my private business. A trans man told me that. So,
there are a few like Blair White and Jeffree Star and those kinds of. They're based.
They know they're not women. It's oh man.
But that's what you guys are all summing up, guys and Nico, gal. is biological women. Oh, don't kill me! Don't kill me! But it's just that the difference is we can agree and still respect and still actually love the person, even if I'm 99% opposed to their views. I can still respect their humanity, respect their rights, respect their adult choices. But I don't have to agree or adopt it as my own.
Well, it's like there's some
and in
things.
the same regard, I'm not pushing mine on to others either.
We have the ability to overall support someone and still critique them. Like I don't want to get into it, but there's a few things that happened this week and a few other things with that Trump might have said or done, or other things that maybe I didn't agree with completely. Maybe, I didn't sign up to nuke anybody or a war. I have my individual feelings
to win what he started.
Okay. Fair enough. I have my individual feelings on each subject. That doesn't mean that I pick. Oh, I don't like one thing, so fuck you. You're a Nazi.
Bingo.
I can disagree with a lot. Yeah.
Right,
and even though when you show up climatics, I'm going to slap you silly for saying that. I'll still love you.
Nice.
There's not a big
I'm. Hey, ask anybody. Ask.
Talk.
Okay.
Oh, fine.
Go ahead, Nico.
I was just going to say, there's not a long line of people that want to be the president of the United States. This is not a job that a lot of people want. So it's like, be grateful we have at least one person in there that's trying to do the work. They have nobody on the Democratic side that's running. I don't even know who on the Republican side is going to be running, but there's not a lot of people want the job.
Some combination of Marco and JD, or Marco and somebody else, or something.
Yeah, I think Marco Rubio and JD would be great. Hey, you know who they might be running, Nico? Oh, you should show them the picture. Hey, you should show them the picture, Climatics. What do you have it?
Yeah. I'm working on it. Hold on.
And Nico, remember, you got to tell me to shut up every once in a while.
Oh, don't worry, I'll do it.
All right.
Don't worry, I got you.
Thank you.
I got you.
Somebody has to babysit me. I mean, I can't be running around on my own.
And
I told somebody I'm on Climatics right now. They're like, "What is that? A porno station?"
What do you think about what's happening with Eric Swalwell?
That's fucked up, by the way. I just want to say.
Every story I look at, I don't know if it's the real story or the meme, because it is just a whole like.
I haven't looked into it yet, so I don't really know.
There you go, Tommy.
Okay, look. What do you guys think about this for 2028? Pull it up.
It's on the stream. You have to look at the stream.
Oh shit!
You have to look at the stream.
I'm missing out.
Oh,
okay. You can't see it? Okay, so I forgot that you guys can't see it.
Okay, hold on.
Let me do what I should have done a while ago. Let me pull up.
Hold on. I think I could probably do it like this. Am I doxing anything? Okay, I want to make sure I don't. Hold on. Graphics. Hold on. Hold on. Interview. I'm so organized I can never find anything. Okay, hold on.
Oh, I'm just reading about Eric.
Sandy's getting death threats from Antifa.
There we go. Okay, there we go. That's not a joke.
Can you see it now? On your phone screen?
Well, actually, I see it on the screen, on our screen.
Oh, yeah.
And it takes me forever to do anything.
So a bartender and a drunk walk into the White House.
So Ben Dykes told me that, well, not me, but he told his chat and then verified to me later on that a source from within the White House says that this is the ticket.
Let me tell you something. I'm a woman. Women should not run for president. And this is coming from a woman. They have emotions. They have estrogen. They are not able to make rational. We can't drive. We're not good at directions. I'm just telling you this.
You can drive.
They're better at doing that, and they're better.
I actually have a super hot take. I don't think women should be cops. I think it's not fair to them, and it's not fair to the people that need help. It's not fair. It's not fair for a woman that's 5'4" to show up and try to restrain a 6'4" drunk guy. That's pissed. That's pissed off, right?
They shouldn't be on the front line, like as firefighters and police officers, because they're not strong as men. And in a tense situation, you don't know what's actually going to happen. We've seen it time and time again.
They're just physically not built to do it.
Yeah. What is a 125-pound woman gonna do in a fire when they have to go in to save somebody, and it's a 250-pound man on the ground that needs to be lifted and taken out of the house? How is she possibly gonna do that? You know?
Yeah, you seen
it's just.
They got firefighter training online where the women can't kick open the door. And like all the men are doing it easily, and they put a woman in the door. The door one.
I fully support women being in like support roles.
Oh yeah. Me too.
You know, like driving the the fire trucks or stuff. But
paramedics, EMTs, 911, the dispatch people that are supporting roles.
Have to be in situations like that. It should. It's not fair for their partner. If it's a man and a woman partner, it's not fair for the man, because then he has to worry about the suspect and his partner.
Oh man,
even what I mean?
Somebody said like Trump's bodyguards. You know what? That's actually a really good point. You could tell the height difference, because Donald Trump's not a short guy. He's like 6'4", so you could tell that little short female Secret Service. She wouldn't even be able to protect him.
Yeah.
She like covered like a quarter of him.
Yeah.
I got to throw this out there too, just so that you three won't get killed and leave me here left hanging. If you guys are gonna get killed for being crazy, I'll get killed too. But I gotta quit saying that word, man. I'm sorry. Oh, but anyways, God made. This might be shocking, but God made men and God made woman, and it wasn't like man to be dominating over the woman. No, we each have our roles, and it's complementary. And that's the whole different thing with this twisted world, is trying to say, no, it's opposing and it's evil and it's wicked, so let's take away what man is and what woman is. No, it's man. I mean, you have a man by himself ain't no good. A woman by herself ain't no good. No, and for society,
together,
it's together. It's, I mean,
family is everything.
Family, community, everything. I mean, it's just different roles.
Men and women are not equal, but together they
form a whole.
Men and women bring separate things to the equation. Women are more superior in lots of things, and men are stronger and faster and more superior in other things, and we complement each other. And that's how it should be. And
he also gave women the mind to make a decision if she wants to be a mother or not. There's a lot of women that have chosen not to be mothers that are just as, wonderful and have things that they're contributing to society. So that's the whole thing. It's like he made us all individuals, and you're right. We have different things that we can add to a relationship. What's really sad is there's a lot of people that are so, I don't know if it's because of social media, but people are so comfortable being alone or doing their own thing that they're not even open to sharing anymore or learning about another person, because they just get so set in their ways. And sometimes married couples are the same way too.
Stop talking about me. Stop talking about me.
Yeah.
Stop it. It's not fun. It's not fair.
And that's the danger of social media. I think really it's not the best thing. I mean, there's a lot of great things about it, but it's not the best thing.
I love it. I can get you guys. I can get you out of my house anytime I want.
Yeah, I mean, like when COVID happened, they don't want people getting together and talking about politics and change. They don't want that. They want you stupid. They want you preoccupied with something. Don't mind what's going on in the government. You know what I mean? Just do your thing. Work, every day really hard, and
They sure as fuck did. They sure did do a good job on keeping Portland weird. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I see bumper stickers like that all the time. Keep Portland weird.
It was a good job. Hey, mission accomplished, guys.
Yeah.
One thing that does brighten my day, I gotta say, is I'm seeing more and more bumper stickers that say like "Get your weird out of my Portland" and stuff like that. I mean,
really?
You're starting to like come like hey, this ain't working no more, and I'm seeing it more and more.
I don't know if
I posted a graphic yesterday saying Oregon, like
Oregon.
I don't know if any of you know the answer to this,
Portland.
but I don't know if any of you could possibly know the answer. But like, just your guess, like, what percentage of Portland is Republican, and like, is it 25-75%? Is it 75% and like liberals?
Well, Portland, not the rural.
Well, okay,
Portland.
The voting
Republicans are very silent.
Portland's like 90-10.
It's
Portland is purple hair everywhere.
And that's
Literally.
the thing. A lot of the rest of Oregon is pretty mad because of which I still believe in the electoral vote system, but for sure how that works. But I mean, the outskirts around Oregon is mad at Salem and Portland being so blue haired, and it's like, man, like
So
you get away from Portland and it gets a lot more common sense.
So your faces are doxxed. Like you all been out there. You can't go nowhere. Like you're not worried about the pro. No, not you, Tommy. You're not worried about the pro. You know, let's say you're not going to the protest. You're going to the grocery store. You're going to the bank, whatever. Doctor's office.
Myself off the bat.
You get noticed. Y'all get noticed. Nico, you get
surprisingly yes and no. So yes and no. It seems like for the mass part, I mean, at Safeway, it gets awkward with some of the workers. It really does. But some others like, wow, he's hot. And I'm like, hey, I'll take it. I'm old. I'll take it. The other ones, like, I'll wave. They'll say hi. But then some of the other employees will be like, and it's like, oh, I know you've been watching some X. And you've been watching some shows.
My chat loves you, bro.
I have a weird ability online. The women's like me, but in person, it's like oil and water, man. It's like they're revolted by me. In person, I am.
Right?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you're on a pedestal. Cool. They like think you're something you're not, and then you meet you. They're just like, it's crazy.
I was like, I now I might be wrong on this theory, but I really feel like a lot of Portlanders outside the little ice, the little whoever shows up down there, they honestly just don't care. So I think a lot of us just go unnoticed. But the rest of the U.S., which this trips me up, is you talking about being on a reality show. Not Tina Kotek's been telling me this for months, and it's just started hitting my brain too, just thinking the same way. Like he's the first one I heard saying, this is like a crazy reality TV show, man. I mean, and you've been saying it for like months, but I mean, it's just, and I've been out there so long every weekend, but I don't even know all the cast of characters. And like Chad will be like, "Oh, that's so and so," or I could ask Nico or something, and it's like,
isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy?
Oh, that's so and so. And that's just from people all across the U.S. So.
Yeah, isn't it crazy how many people are experts in all this shit? And they I'm telling you right now because I see it because of the streaming.
It's reality TV, man.
It
make it up.
Reality TV.
Make it up.
At any moment, any stream. Whether it's me or MDG or Arturo or Ben, anything, you go in there and I recognize all the names. It's the same people. We all have this. Yeah.
Even if they're not boots on the ground, the chat has helped me so
Miss
much.
Mary. Miss Mary.
Stuff that's going on and identify people for me. And I mean, just really, they're so supportive and I want them to know how much they are appreciated.
Just for all of you guys in chat, seriously, I mean, I could name off 100 names. Chris How Today, like Monique, always in Nico organs and NTKs, man, Gigi, so many people hooked me up. But just with the info too, just hey, so and so is in trouble. Let me make sure. Let me hey, watch out for this or something. It's just like, man, I mean, it's like. For me and you, well, I don't know about you guys, but when you guys get to be my age, it's like, man, this is some like high-tech sci-fi stuff. On my phone, I could have instant real-time, hey, so-and-so's around the corner here. I mean, without even looking, the information's nuts, man.
Yeah.
It's really nuts being on the ground and having this.
Chat's like having hacks. Right. Chat's like having hacks.
Like, something will happen and it'll be clipped and in my inbox before the cops are even coming to talk to me.
Right.
Like, Tommy, you got that clip?
Exactly.
Tommy, oh yeah.
They already know,
Did you that clip yet?
You know how convenient that is? Because like my dad was a cop in Broward County, Florida in 1960s.
Yeah. Miss Mary is a huge
fun times.
No, okay.
Mary is a huge one for clips. And clips and stuff like that. She does a lot. Miss Mary does a ton of shit for all the Patriots.
In the last 3 months, I've beat Miss Mary to the punch once. She's so fast. I can't clip shit and I upload it and she has 200 views already. I'm like, fuck.
But you're God damn it. You're not kidding. You're telling me you actually beat her once. That's some like gold and hang it on the wall.
Tommy was live and I stopped watching and rewound the stream and clipped it right there. Like, I'm gonna beat this bitch one time in my life or it's gonna kill me. What the fuck?
Language. My my goodness. But you did it though, man. Then shout out for your
I
skills.
love it. I love Miss Mary. Is awesome.
I got to say, I've always been hearing your name too. Just when Tommy's been on the ground, hey, thank you, Climatics. Thank you, Climatics. Thank you. I mean, and for the rest of you guys in chat, Tommy shouts out those names. So it's like, man,
I've
it
given.
blows my mind. We have this technology and people
Soupy,
actually
don't
care
forget
about.
Soupy.
Yeah,
Soupy
Soupy bought the whole computer that
But it's
Tommy's
hard to
on.
look at the super
It was
chat.
awesome
Your
meeting
head is on a
Soupy, too, at
swivel,
the
and you've
footy
got to
way.
look
Yeah.
every direction, and you're like, "Oh, I've got a super chat. I've got to stop everything."
Oh yeah,
It's
it's like
dangerous
like
It is hard sometimes.
I wish
in those situations.
I wish I could sit all my viewers right here for like 5 minutes and let them organize and figure out what the fuck is going on. Like I posted my setup on X. I have a lot going on. I have a lot of screens. Like
you got a brain on your shoulders, brother. I'm legally blonde. I mean, I either have Nico, I have Tommy, and I have not Tina. Always somebody, one of them, if not all three. You know, they keep controlling me.
oh, I'm always talking.
Yeah.
I'm always talking shit over with Tinkerton. Tinkerton's sort of like my tech go-to kind of run shit by. Yeah, he's in the chat.
I'm amazed at how good of friends we've
Shout out to
become.
Tinkerton.
I'm so close with I mean a lot of people, but Tinkerton, and he's a character too. All of us are characters.
Shane,
First of all,
Tinkerton, Shane, Josh, yeah,
Man, the
You
whole
know?
crew.
Oh, yeah.
We were just saying last night, talking about about the show setting up, but just I mean, the one good thing we have to admit out of all this craziness, and I can't wait till this is over. Honestly, man.
And that's
Here,
when
just
that's
call
when
neighborhood met back, but
that's
the
when the
good
bad
thing,
side doesn't win because the good
family we
part
met.
of this is all of our relationships, and they hate this part because
Oh,
we
they
still,
ha-
like,
they
come back
fucking
and
hate
bounce
me.
back and we're like, oh yeah,
Oh,
this shit
yeah.
happened, but yeah, we're close and we're even closer, and all this stuff has happened because they can't bring us down, and it drives them crazy.
Which is just nuts. I mean,
And see, the one thing that they keep doing, and they're equating. It's so weird. MAGA to me has very little to do with Donald Trump. He's just the guy who started it. It's going to continue on long after he's been gone. It's a movement that's going to continue forever. They think that getting rid of Trump, it's like taking him out. It's not going to do anything. It's going to make it worse. Actually, we're gonna be even worse after that. We're worse. Look how things changed after Charlie, and he wasn't even the president. So
they tried to silence his message, and it just amplified it tenfold.
Like that's why I don't understand certain people who have turned their back and maybe get like a fuck MAGA hat or something. You know who I'm talking about. Some other things that have happened where they turn their back. You can personally not like Tommy. You can personally not like me. You can personally not like Nico. But to say fuck MAGA, you're turning your back on your country.
Tommy's already said this.
I don't get that at all.
Words in his mouth, but Tommy's already said this, and he called it outright. Is because he never had that firm base of support in what he believed in the first place.
Yeah,
the man you're talking about.
Yeah.
For his own
and there's a few of them like that.
Penis ears.
Yeah.
Penis ears.
I tried so. I was the last friend. I tried so hard to be his friend.
Man, I should have listened to my wife in the beginning. I should have listened to a few different people in the very beginning.
Yeah. Listen to your wife.
But
She
honestly,
loves. She thinks I'm great.
I was trying to be nice about it because I could get that vibe from him. Like as soon as I stopped hanging out with him, he was gonna be crazy, and that's exactly what fucking happened.
But
he was never for America. Yeah,
we want to give people the benefit of the doubt, and
but
give
true,
them a chance,
true patriot, true patriots though, because like you probably, I get that you guys don't know this, but I think Tommy probably does, but I didn't really care. Me and Patrick kind of had words at the very beginning when we first, met each other a little bit, and so we're cool as hell now. We worked it out. We talked
about conspiracy.
Yeah. We didn't like each other. We didn't
bro.
like each other at first. He was in a space and I was in a X space, and he just came out and started ragging. Yeah, he just started ragging all the streamers out, right?
No space for me.
Yeah.
So
No.
did you guys communicate and come
we
to
did.
a relationship now where you
I sent him an invite to my Discord. We made up publicly. We talked.
You hear that, people? That's what you do when you disagree with somebody. You
dialogue. They still respect each other.
And now we I bet you neither one of us even remembers why we were mad in the first place. I don't. I have no idea. He's cool as fuck. I'd love to have him on a Thursday panel or something, So
Yeah.
Awesome.
no problem. So I mean,
Yeah,
we're willing to do that. They're not. Look what they did to
Right.
Sandy. Like,
I was just gonna say, man, honestly, I mean, look what they did to Sandy. I know Sandy gets a lot of hate, but all I can say is I respect him de-escalating a lot of situations. Sometimes he straight ticked me off, and I'll tell him go away. Sometimes I've ticked him off, and he won't want nothing to do with me. But the difference is we can still have dialogue, and no matter how much, whatever other people who are out there in internet land, whatever your thoughts are on this, man, I can still have a conversation with him. We can still talk. He can still share his ideas and hear mine out. And it seems to be so rare on the street too. And I gotta say this, there are other Antifa where I can still have talks somewhat, but the mass majority, that's the whole sad part, man.
it depends on if they got TDS
even
or
taking
not.
away what they believe, just that if you go against the narrative or you even question, then look what happens. And we're going to
But
be
they're
seeing
all
that a whole lot more.
individuals, and there's some that we have had good conversations with, and some we haven't. That's how I'm going to continue to look at it. They're all individuals.
And I'm thankful for those conversations. I mean, that's that's why I keep going out there too, is just because the human level, what it is.
We usually do this for about 2.5 hours. We're about 2 hours and 23 minutes right now. I don't know how much time you guys have, but we definitely want to take the last couple minutes and read the super chats throughout.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
But Chris, I know you had a lot to say. Nico, is there anything that you have always wanted to let people know or say? Or I mean, I know you said a lot already, but
yeah,
is there anything?
I'm just out here because I want to be able to walk around my neighborhood. That's all I want to do. That's all I've ever wanted to do, and clean it up a little bit, And I came in and I started as an independent. Like I see both sides. I see points on both sides, and I'm not even the Patriots agree with me on that one, But that's just what I do. So I don't know why there's all the hate, and it's really too bad. And karma's a real thing. Leave me alone.
Yeah. You just want to live your life.
Yep.
You just want to live your life in peace in your own neighborhood, and we can all respect that. It's been going on out there for more than a year at this point, right?
Yes.
And how long have y'all lived in where you live? If you think that's a bad thing to answer, don't answer that. Long time.
I've been here for a long time, so I'm probably going to stay. I mean, I don't want them to drive me out either, because it's before this all happened. It's a beautiful area.
It really is, man.
It's a great pad, But I'm just grateful to have patriots around me. I'm grateful that, I have complete strangers that have offered to watch me and to protect me if I ever go outside or need to run an errand or something. And that's what I'm going to focus on, is that part of this whole nightmare are those people. So.
Yeah. Hey, do you guys remember Benjamin Button? Was you guys out there when Benjamin Button?
Yes.
I wonder where he's at, bro.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I haven't seen him in hella long.
There's a few who've disappeared on us.
Yeah, like Griffin, and well, he's not allowed there, but yeah, there's a few of the staple ones that have been gone lately.
Yeah. I've been praying for Griffin's sobriety too, man. I mean, because before he all lit up, we could have a conversation, and then after he has a few, man, be a different guy.
That dude was a stinky, drunk Antifa. I don't even have words for that dude. Like, sometimes he would be cool, other times he would be completely nutters.
Yeah,
so I didn't know.
And protesting doesn't.
I didn't know which person I was gonna get. And
same here. But even still, we know Jesus died for him, brother. That's where it comes back down to the love part.
Yeah,
but sometimes you gotta love from afar too.
Yeah, it's hard to remember that with these people sometimes. Like, there's so much vileness and hate in their hearts. I don't have hate necessarily for them. I don't approve of their ideology, and I hate their ideology, and I wish that ideology could be wiped out. But I don't have hate for the individual. I feel sorry for a lot of them, but there are a few certain people out there that I feel like are unredeemable, are absolutely not ever going to change their ways and are never going to accept Christ, are never going to change their thought process, their violent tendencies. And it's hard for me to act civilly with those certain people. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm kind of glad that I'm not at ICE no more.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to deal with those people as much.
Their entire life would be for you to break that shit that they got you on.
A lot of people have asked me, how do I feel that the Patriots aren't going to be at ICE anymore? A lot of chat. And I'm glad because I don't want any of them to get hurt. So I'm glad.
I feel like we should still have a presence out there, but only when there's enough of us and enough to keep us safe. But I feel like we shouldn't. Just because I can't go out there, I don't want other patriots that want to fight for the country and show what's happening to stop going out there, But I do want them to be safe about it, and I want them to plan it and be there in numbers, so that we don't get hurt. You know what I mean? That's the thing. But I definitely don't want. I don't know. It's hard.
It is hard, and I think a lot of us have been coming up to our conclusions. I think a lot of us have been thinking about this and had our thoughts changed a whole lot this past kind of month or so, or maybe two, but just slowly coming to the decision. I never thought I'd come to this decision, but I think it would be a lot better just if Patriots did fall back, just go do like what we've been doing, flag waves and other stuff in the works that we got that we ain't going to talk about here, but you can find it later on. But that kind of stuff.
This Friday is going to be a good Friday.
To some degree, you guys are really lucky that you have such a community, because I'm like, well, I could go. Like, I was just thinking about getting my flag and putting my hat on and finding a populated corner and just going out there by myself. But then I'm like, oh fuck, this is so different than what you have. Like that whole thing you guys did on the hill. Right?
Yeah.
The whole thing. That was awesome. I would love to have been there with you guys. It sucks I got to take a plane trip to go do something like that.
No, Stacey did a good job planning that. At first, I thought it was kind of nuts because we weren't by a road. We're just in the middle of a park, and like, what's the point? But then again, she and other Patriots explained, well, it's just for an hour, so just get some live streams for an hour. That's not bad, and just look how cool that would be.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a cool, scenic, beautiful thing, and look how awesome that turned out.
Hey, if anybody,
you can't. That also proves Portland. You can't escape the craziness. The people were coming out of the woodworks and before they even saw Tommy's "I Love Ice" flag at the bottom of the hill, like this one. They just would come around the side of the hill and see all these American flags, and that just set them off. And
imagine people that love America.
10 years ago, would you see anything like that? 15 years ago, you'd like, even a hippie would be like, "Hey, far out, man, that's my nation. That's cool, bro. Like, hey, you go do you." And
if one person was a hater, everybody else would be like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
It would be like
people, families were just like instant.
What happened?
Angry, dude.
Like, goodness.
They seen that flag. I got a flag like that. It's like 10 foot by 16 foot or some shit. It's huge. And they seen that and they lost their shit, dude.
And they always go after Nico for some reason, just like I'm sure, like the clip you showed, which you probably got to show later on too after you read the super chats again. But Nico was behind us, man. She wasn't even out front. And this chick just like, and I did see one clip. You said something, Nico, but for some reason I think she looked around and saw all these tall dudes, and then just saw.
I'm ready.
Like, we can go destroy that one.
I'm ready to go.
Perfume or something. I don't know. It's weird.
She found out. She found out. That way.
Yeah, don't mess with Nico.
No.
She's not going for it no more. Why?
Can't afford to out here.
You shouldn't have to wait till you get physically injured, like, to defend yourself. And the cops knew you had every right to do it,
And you see the clip, what she do automatically, and I mean, this is just like secondhand nature for us now, is just, even it's coming to the point where like 15 feet off somebody, you get that vibe, just, hey, stay back. Too late. Because, I mean, we can't play around. We can't play around.
No, I am not a fan of who hit who first, who started it. No. If I think you're going to attack me, I'm going to hit you first.
No, she came from the whole other side of
I
the
know.
park to yell at us.
That's
She was walking
crazy.
the opposite way, and she came from the whole other side, like a ways away, to come and get in our faces. And so
No, she
we
beelined
didn't
right
go
for
to
you
her.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't go to her. She came to us.
Imagine
Triggered
carrying
by
that
all
much.
that.
Imagine carrying that much hate.
Yeah.
In your
They all
mind,
do.
in
They
your
all
body.
do. Yeah.
It's crazy.
You
But
notice
need to line
how
up with their views, so they got to take away your rights. How dare you not line up?
you
But
notice how
so I got to warn climatics, so you can't hit first, brother. Like, I'm serious. If you
I
were out
know.
here, I'd have your
Yeah.
collar out of
I
love.
know.
You could
I
slap
did.
me silly for it.
I know I'm wrong. I know I'd be wrong. I didn't say it was. Yeah, I know. I know.
Go to jail
I
for no
know.
reason.
I know. That's why I probably shouldn't say this, but that's why one of my thoughts was in my mind was like, I'll just let Spider Mike hit me because he has no power because the power comes from your legs and he has no legs. So I was like, well, I can take him pushing his fist into me. So I'll just let him hit me and then I'll beat the brakes off of him.
Oh no, that's
That's not
fat
gonna.
fist. It's a pretty fat arm. Maybe he'll
come
be able to
on.
ragdoll you, ragdoll Mike.
Do you have to
I
read
think
your
you
super
could-
chats?
no.
I got to take off.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Let's,
okay.
let's read the super chat. So, all right. There's like 10 of them. Vermont Press Release Media, Chris and Climax TV. I appreciate both of your sacrifices for our freedom. That is not free. Welcome home to both of you. Thank you for the $5. Susan Ramiro for Chris. Are you from Portland? And was that you helping people meet the concrete the other night? I am an Army princess. Go Army.
Hey, go Army, huh?
Yeah.
So meeting the concrete, and I mean, all I can say is I'm not even angry at Seth. I'm angry that he attacked Katie because Katie's a woman. But it's like I don't even hate Seth. I've talked with him a little bit before. He halfway hates my guts. I don't think he wants to kill me, but yeah, I mean that happened.
crazy.
I paid a price too. I got knocked down.
Oh, I love this.
That's what I mean. There ain't that many people out there. A lot of people have a lot of hate for me, like, oh, you should be smashing heads and blah blah. No, first of all, if I was that angry,
That's
I
not what you're
wouldn't
there
put myself
for.
out there like that. I ain't out there to do that. Second of all, when I do have to respond, I am going to pay a price. It's
Right.
I accept it.
Maddie the Surfer, thanks for the $5. Oh, I love this comment. Tommy has inspired so many people across this globe. Chris, you're a badass. Nico, happy you're okay. Clyde, whatever. That's beautiful. I love it.
Brother Clyde, you know what? Online, I'm talking so much crap to Clyde because even though I've never met the man and I've only talked with him for a couple hours already, but he's my brother. I would trust him with my life and all the rest.
Likewise,
of it,
I would trust
for my family, but
That's that brotherhood.
But I'm talking crap to him because right now I have the keyboard courage. The second this man puts boots on the ground, hey brother, hey. Chris, you remember what you were saying?
I'm an only child, so it's like Tommy's like a little brother that I'm trying to get to straighten up and act right. I'm trying to help him out, you know.
Tommy, I love talking crap to him or being in his chat and saying some stuff just if he catches him sideways. Because when we're on the street, I might say something smart when I'm arm's length,
Right?
Yeah,
I say smart shit all the time.
The nicer I am, it's weird how that works. Effect on people.
Meredith 7253, thank you for the $10. Can Nico discuss what her posted fundraiser is for? I would like to help support.
Oh, thank you so much. It's just my fundraiser is for getting better equipment to film because my phone is like 10 years old, and also for cleaning supplies. I usually get graffiti remover and stuff like that. And,
Okay, well, we'll get it. We'll put
my Gibson go, and it's right under my profile.
Okay, we'll put a link to your Gibson go in the description of the video.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think do either one of you have YouTube channels?
Have what?
No? YouTube channel.
Yeah, I have YouTube. It's
okay.
Nico Oregon.
Okay, because if you want to collab, we'll do that and we'll add you to the video.
Thank you,
So
because I need
I'm fired. I forgot about
Go follow Nico Oregon on YouTube.
Papa Bear Patriot, thank you.
Thumbs up, so it's free, people. You don't even get taxed on it.
Right.
You might in Portland, but not where you live. So get the thumbs up.
Papa Bear Patriot, thank you for the $2. Nico, hello. David Gibson, thank you for the 20. My question is, do you think Portland is worth saving? And Tommy, you are well respected in known. I see the crimes on a daily basis back and forth to work in Springfield. Much appreciated. Thank you, David.
Hey, thank you, David. God bless you, bro.
Yeah, we kind of covered. If we covered it, we'll just skip over it because we kind of talked about that. Doug DeHaven, thank you for the $10 towards Pam's getting arrested plan. Okay. Doug DeHaven again, thank you for the 5. What's up, brother from another mother? What's up, brother? Thank you so much. Bananas, $10. Hello, Nico. Chris, bless the Patriots from Eastern North Carolina. Okay,
Thank you.
3 more. Ed Eagle, what's up, Ed Eagle? Ed Eagle's the one who introduced us to Adam.
Love Ed.
$5. Thank you for your service, Chris and Clyde. We appreciate you all. Much love to Nico and Tommy. God bless ICE. God bless Donald Trump, and trans women are men. Okay. That's good.
Are you trying to tell me if it has an apple, it has a, what's the rest, Tommy? What's the
I got one you haven't heard, Chris. If it has a clam, it's a ma'am.
If it has a clam, it's a ma'am.
Oh, I'll just let it go over my head.
Howard Foss, thank you for the $5. And the last one, oh no, fuck around and find out. That's Amy. She's a regular. Thank you for the $10, Amy. At this point, any cops who still work for Portland police are either pussies or traitors. Anyone with an ounce of testosterone or integrity would be gone by now. Thank you, Amy, and you're not wrong.
But I got to say this too, man. I mean, my heart does go out to the cops because there's some that are veterans, some that migrated here legally, and you can just see it in their eyes, their hands. I mean,
yeah, no, I can tell. I can tell that some of these cops are dying to clean up their city. They're dying to do their job. I don't think.
But you are right, though. It is an ugly situation.
Well, because like Tommy,
the rest of America doesn't go this route.
Like Tommy has said to me before, like the good cops have already left.
Yeah, the good cops left whenever they were trying to defund the police and shit. I bet, you know.
Yeah, sometimes I want them to see what it's like, what they wish for, like life to be, because once the cops leave, eventually the doctors are going to leave, because doctors aren't going to stay in a place where there's no law and order. And then once the doctors are gone, you know, I mean, you're not going to have
it's really going to be chaos.
Thank you, Benner. Toodles.
We talk about you saying these facts. I mean, your truth. It's terrible. You're ruining the chat.
And the last thing I want to say, before we wrap it up is ahoy, Captain Jerry. Welcome to the chat, Captain Jerry. We all love you, man. The best thing I've seen in a long time, guys, is Portland Andy literally riding into his living room and drinking with him all night long. It was the greatest stream ever. Like last week that happened. It was, and then Portland Andy. Shout out to Portland Andy. He was streaming. He was streaming at his house, and the next day he was in Hawaii. Like, what the fuck happened? What did you do?
He's living life.
Hell yeah.
Great. All right, you guys, I gotta go.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
You, Nico.
One shout out. Nico is my hero. My neighbor Nico, she's my hero.
Nico, Chris, thank you so much for joining us, guys. Thank you so much for coming to the Town Hall Tuesday. See you on Thursday. Shane, Tinkerton, Tommy, Clyde, and maybe a special guest. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace. And I get a raid on Rumble, so I have to raid somebody on Rumble for my stupid thing that I have to do.
Hold on. Don't end my live on YouTube yet.
I'm not. Are you going to raid somebody?
Yeah,
I need to do it on Rumble. Hold on. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. That was awesome. Okay, I'm going to raid Arturo. Yep, Arturo is live. Yep, Arturo's live. Here we go, Arturo. Arturo at the Daily Discourse. You please make sure you over on Rumble. Please make sure you tell Arturo that we said hello. Yeah, we love him.
Awesome. We're raiding Chris Sims.
Okay, well, we'll raid Arturo and Rumble. We'll do this here. We'll confirm the raid, and then on YouTube, we'll go ahead and maybe we'll do raid Danny Rebel because you're gonna. Oh, yeah. here we go again with this shit. Let's do it. Here we go, doing Danny and Chris again, guys.
All right. I love you guys. God bless you guys.
Okay,
and I'll see you guys soon.
Here we go. Danny Rebel. Save. Okay. Here we go again. Thank you guys. Love you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everything you did. Tonight was awesome. Thank you guys. Peace out.